Thanks for waking up with Morning Wood.
You know it's the best feeling in the world.
My name is Joey.
I'm Stick.
And I'm the loser. No, wait.
Yes!
I'm the girl with these losers, Chrissy. You're waking up with Morning Wood.
On Detroit's first all-digital sports network.
Woodward Sports, let's
go!
go!
Woodward Sports Network.
Let's go! Woodward Sports, let's go! Woodward Sports, let's go!
Woodward Sports, let's go! Woodward Sports, let's go! Woodward Sports, let's go!
Woodward Sports Network, let's go!
It is the last show of 2020.
Yo, that's so weird to say.
I'm just, goodbye 2020.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
that's all I gotta say.
We're not gonna miss you.
My favorite is when people say, goodbye, I don't want to see 2020 ever again, and life is going to suck, 2021 is going to be amazing.
As in you wake up the next
It's the
day and
same
everything's
shit.
fine again, yeah.
It is the same shit, but you get the psychological.
Psychologically, yeah.
I mean,
I got you.
That's why you have New Year's resolutions. That's why you say this next year is going to be the best year of my life.
I'm still working on my New Year's resolution of hitting the gym back in 2020. So in the beginning of this year, I said
Man,
that I
the
was
gym
going
was
to the
such a
gym.
cop-out for everyone last year. Oh, it was going to be my New Year's resolution, and then the pandemic hit.
Well,
There
For
was
real,
ways,
though.
but there was ways to
That's
work
why I
out.
started going before the new year.
turn your mic on, Adam. There you go.
God, I always do the same stupid shit.
Every day.
I'm so busy. I'm so focused making sure your shit is right. I don't even pay attention to
I'm
mine.
telling you, the vibe in here is so bizarre today between you guys.
It's the last day of the year.
Yeah, we got to go out with a bang, right?
That's right. We're doing it today. Welcome to the Morning Wood Show. My name is Stick.
I'm Chrissy.
I'm Joey, by the way. But I love how Adam didn't even say what he wanted to say. He turned his mic on and still never said what he wanted to say.
He did do that.
Can we just make sure Joey's mic is working this morning? Can everybody hear Joey? Say something, Joey.
La 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 la.
All right, can you turn him up just a little bit because Joey.
Wow.
Why? I don't want to hear Joey that
Oh,
loud.
you want to hear my singing vocals like that? Okay.
You know what I think is funny? When Adam said that Joey's the loudest in the room, then Stick was like, no, I'm the loudest in the room. And I was
Yeah.
like, really?
No, I
I
didn't
thought
say
I was the
Joey.
loudest
That
in
was
the room.
pregame today before we started the show.
Yeah, I think I project my voice the best out of everybody in the
There's
room.
no
the
chance you
best.
do.
Yes.
I have the best
Listen, Joey, I love you,
Projection?
buddy. I saw you sing the national anthem. We're not gonna go here.
Yeah.
I didn't say I got the best vocals. I said I got the best projection of my voice.
Okay.
Projection.
Well, here we go, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Breaking news broke yesterday. Whitmer signed something into, is it law? It's not law. She just signed.
Law.
She signed it into existence?
Yeah, she signed it into existence.
Yeah.
Becky Hammond became the first woman to coach an NBA game. We got some college bowl games to go over, plus 4 that are happening today. And we got a surprise for Chrissy.
Surprise.
If I know you
surprise.
guys, it's not going to be something I want.
You're going to love it. You're absolutely, and I think it is something you want. I definitely think it's something you want. We got to say hi to everybody on Facebook right now, everybody on YouTube.
Hey, guys.
And we are officially on Twitter full time now. So make sure you, if you have a Twitter, follow us at Woodward Sports, retweet, and have some fun this morning. Let's get into some conversations. Let's have some fun. But first, let's talk about the news that we were able to break yesterday because Joik kind of got like some inside information and he gave it to us, told us we weren't allowed to release it till 3:50. And Joey, what was that news?
The crazy part to this is Joik wasn't only the one that got like the inside leak. He was the one that they called. He got the call from the governor's office saying, hey, do you want to talk on this? So I got a couple quotes from Joik on this actual article that came out with the press release. But the big news, if you saw yesterday, was Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer signs a bill that will allow collegiate athletes to earn compensation for the first time in state's history.
Now, what does that mean? Like compensation, like instead of scholarships, they're going to get paid?
So no, heck no. No, so this is for usage of their image, their name, their likeness, and students can't enter into a contract that is a confliction with the contracts of their school. So just say someone has a deal with Nike, which a lot of teams have like those big contracts with teams.
Right,
so
right.
Jordan, for example, like if you're a Michigan athlete, you can't have another contract that's competing with Jordan.
So if I play for
Okay.
Michigan, I can't sign with Adidas.
Yes.
Okay.
So things like that. But the big thing to this is they get to use their trademark names, symbols, intellectual property, logos of schools, and all that, which is crazy to me.
Wow, so they get to cash in on the logo of the school too.
Which is crazy.
That is crazy. That's the crazy part. I don't know if I love this. I think this is the first step to where we're going to get to be trying to get everybody paid to play college sports. And that's just going to shut down college sports. Like,
In what way would you think?
What way would it shut it down?
Vibe-wise, or like they...
No, I mean, college sports don't make a ton of money. Like, people see, like, University of Michigan packing 110,000 into the big house, and they're like, oh, this school's got tons of money, which they do, but not every sporting program they have makes money. Like the men's water polo team, probably not raking in the dough. The golf team, probably not
I feel like
getting
it's
a
going
ton
to
of
change
money.
the mentality a lot, right?
Yeah, you're literally turning these amateurs into professionals.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets a little weird to me.
I'm on the other side of this.
Okay.
Because I think that, they're like you said, they're getting their scholarships. So they're basically getting paid to play football because they get to go to school for free.
Right.
And a lot of these schools aren't the cheap schools.
Isn't that compensation in itself in a way?
It is. I mean, it is compensation because they're paying, but they earn that right. But with what Whitmer just signed and us being the second state in the country, which is really cool that we're early on this, I think that if you're that athlete, because everybody for the most part is walking on with the same scholarship, getting full scholarship to be on this team. You look at the person on the team that's a star athlete, all the talk is about them. They're the ones that are earning all of that press for their name, building their Instagram, building their social media. They're not just getting it built because of where they're playing. They're getting it because they're shining. So why not the quarterback that's the star get to make some money and get to build a brand for himself, whereas the backup quarterback who was the #1 recruit coming into high school who has all the hype around him sucks. Why should they be treated the same?
So here's where I think there's going to be dissension in the locker room. Like this is going to create jealousy. This is going to create just a break between players. Because if I'm an offensive lineman, it's not a sexy position. They're not paying me to endorse shoes. They're not paying me. Nobody's buying my jersey. Nobody's doing all that. So the offensive linemen who are putting in the work, protecting that star quarterback behind them, won't be able to see any money from this while dude pulls up in a Bentley flossing. Like, don't you think college kids are going to look at that guy and be like, dude, you ain't shit without us, so how are you making all the money?
I mean, that's a fair point, but at the same time, like Joey said, like you're earning it. You are earning it.
Right, but the people in front of you are helping you earn it, and they're not getting compensated at all because they're not scoring the touchdowns.
To it then? Like if your quarterback is getting XYZ, like maybe those people get XYZ for it.
They can't do that.
That's why I'm saying
they can't do that. So that's why exactly. So
they can, but there's no way you draft that up. I mean, you look at even a show.
Yeah.
Who gets all the hype? Who gets all the recognition? Is it the producer, who's the bones to the show, who's the engine to the show, or is it the host?
Yeah, but those are professions. We're talking about amateurs.
But
it's still a profession.
I get it though. It's the same type of concept.
Once you get past high school,
I think
it's
we
a
can all
profession.
understand that.
Being a college athlete to me is a profession.
Is it?
It's a profession.
I think so too.
I don't think so, and I'm going to tell you guys why.
Why?
I like the idea that they're trying to free up athletes and give them opportunities to make more money. I don't mind that. Having said that, I think the plan should have been, how do we get maybe health insurance across to all these players who don't make it to the NFL? People forget that maybe under 1% of college athletes end up making the professional level of whatever sport they're in. So right now we're just going to talk about football. It's definitely under 1% for the NFL. So what are we accomplishing here? The stars really, the 1% are going to gain the most out of this. The third, fourth round defensive lineman that needs to prove it in the NFL, maybe he's on a scholarship or he's a walk-on. You don't know. I don't see him getting advertising opportunities. So why isn't there a draft that gives them health insurance opportunities or maybe a payment plan after they leave college? I don't know. I don't like the idea of
one guy getting rewarded in the rest of
because there's
they're
so
team
many
sports. They're team sports.
Go to Clemson. You got Trevor Lawrence getting the dough, Etienne getting the money, and that's it.
Right.
Those are the two stars.
And do they deserve that, or does Trevor Lawrence deserve the same?
Trevor Lawrence is gonna get paid though. Like he doesn't need to be paid in college. Dude is gonna be the #1 overall pick. He's gonna get paid in the pros. So he's already written his path to being wealthy. Why does he need to cash in college when the lineman or the linebacker or the free safety or the kicker, for God's sakes, those guys
you don't take on the position of being an offensive lineman thinking you're going to get the clout and get all of these endorsement deals until you get to the NFL.
See, that's,
you don't.
Again, I'm with Stick on this. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why are we opening up this path if not if it's equal, just it doesn't make sense. It's just not detailed enough. It makes no sense. I know who's going to get the money. Why is that? Why do we have these unions or whatever you want to call them, groups fighting for this, and only less than 1% are actually going to see that? I don't.
My thing is, if I'm a left tackle, right, I'm putting in work. I'm putting my body on the line for this quarterback. I'm giving him time to make the throws so he can become the star. And if he's getting money on the side and everybody's looking at me like I mean nothing, maybe I let a block go by so homeboy gets lit up.
Yeah, but you're not going to want to make yourself
Joey.
look bad like that, though, too, because at the same time, like, you don't want people looking at you who could potentially scout you in the future,
What does it matter? I ain't making money right now.
But you could potentially make money. Isn't that why people do college sports like
but
that?
this is
at
the
that level?
dissension I'm talking about.
This is the problem, yeah. So, Chrissy, I'm going to ask Joey this question. Well, actually, all of you, honestly. You can all answer. But how do you differentiate now college sports from professional? Because when you have a financial outlet, granted, I know they're not getting paid a salary, although they're already getting a scholarship.
Which they all are. Even the offensive linemen are getting paid,
yes,
essentially.
They're not getting
free
paid.
schooling.
They're going to school for free.
Yeah.
They're eating on a budget. It's not a sexy lifestyle, and I think people forget that.
It is.
Having said that,
it's a sexy
it's not.
lifestyle. I don't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
It's a sexy lifestyle if you're Johnny Manziel, if you're Trevor Lawrence.
When you get paid, when you get free school, free food, unlimited gear,
right?
Everybody on the team gets that perk. But go ahead. I want to hear what you're gonna say.
Yeah, but the unlimited food thing is when you're at the gym and you're training. Like, that's the only. I don't know.
They get
I've
campus
heard
food
way
too.
too many stories. No.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the way that I see this is like college football is like your internship.
What are you
Yes, they
saying?
do.
They have to pay for their
And like
food.
They get a budget. They get a
unlimited
$3
food.
amount.
Dude, I went to Oakland University and the basketball team had unlimited food. Don't give me that garbage. We're talking about big collegiate programs.
So you're already admitting these guys get unlimited food, they're getting free schooling, and now you want them to get paid on top of it.
Yes, but we're talking about building a brand. If this was getting contracts to play college football, I'm going to say, I don't agree. Let me finish my point.
Okay.
So you build a brand. So what makes an advertiser want to endorse Stick, for example?
For who he is, what he does.
The brand you build.
Right.
And how do you build the brand? What's the biggest platform? On the field?
Yes.
No, social media.
Well, no.
So if I'm
These
a
are two
player,
different categories at that point.
No, but you can't do any
Without
of that.
the field, your social media doesn't mean shit. Nobody gives a fuck about the 55th man on Mission.
Not true.
Oh, that's Joey from Woodward Sports.
Not true.
Oh, that's Stick from
It's
Woodward
a
Sports.
leveled out playing field. Anybody can make a brand for themselves. The janitor in this building
But
could
where are you
make
going to
a
get
brand
the?
for
But where are you
themselves.
going to get the field though?
But you
These
weren't
people
allowed to
particularly
before.
though.
Before this,
You're
with
talking
Woodward
about
doing
social
this,
media, Joey. You're not talking about college football right now.
It's all the same though. You weren't allowed to do
It's
any
not.
endorsement deals.
Where I see this really being decently okay is basketball.
Why?
Because the AAU teams are already developing their brands like Joey's talking about, and it's a 5-man sport. So, like, one player can make the major difference and get all the looks. Football is where I had the issue with it. Baseball, I have an issue with. Baseball, kind of, I don't know. Football, to me, is the main concern. Just because it's such a team sport, and one guy, no matter what you say, is not more important than the other. Even if this guy is making all the money in the world off endorsements from Ann Arbor bars for showing up, and we're just talking Michigan quarterbacks right now, the linemen still, like, deserve money.
It sounds like you really don't think this is fair.
He
When it boils down to it, you don't like it because it's not fair.
For you, Stick. Shut up. That's the dumbest thing in the world. You look at Florida quarterback, right? Kyle Trask.
Who ain't shit without his linemen.
Right. But before
Ain't
yesterday, he was talked for being the Heisman candidate. Why does he win the Heisman Trophy? What about his linemen? Should they split it? Should it be Kyle Trask
No, Joey,
with the other lineman?
This is
You guys
financial
are playing- you guys are
compensation,
playing
not
two-
on-field accomplishment. You can't compare the two.
You're saying that he won't do that without his lineman. It's the same thing. I'm talking as far as
Okay,
endorsements.
it's not the same
name
thing.
and likeness of his image is Kyle Trask. He deserves to get these opportunities because he built himself this brand. Yes, I know that. Listen, I'm going to be the first one to admit you need the line, and that makes the quarterback look good. It makes the running backs look good. But that's just their job. They're still getting the free compensation of the school.
So you're saying they're going into that job knowing that they're going to help somebody else
and
be
they
successful.
have the opportunity. We're assuming that they can't get those deals. Go out and make those connections. Go out and talk to
I see
FedEx
that
as
part
a
of it
lineman
too.
saying, I'm the baddest lineman, I'm going to be the first draft pick. Endorse me, FedEx.
Here's the
I don't
difference.
think you know how advertising
I do
works.
know how it does because
Well,
I have a brand myself.
And
Don't tell me that garbage.
Here's the difference. There's 5
No.
linemen and there's 1 quarterback. It's a lot
Yes.
easier for one quarterback to brand himself and say, I'm the guy, than a lineman who's part of a team and then part of a smaller team of linemen. So, like, it just, to me, this is exactly what it's going to create in the locker room.
No, I guess you're right.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's like, dude, why the fuck are you making so much money? I'm blocking for you. You can't chip me off something. I'm broke over here. I'm not eating like you. You're showing up eating crab legs like Jameis Winston. I'm over here eating
But then
ramen.
there might be people that they're not going to think it's fair, so maybe they quit, and then somebody else is dying for that opportunity, so they'll come in. I feel like there's never going to be spots open with this shit either, though.
But I feel like you're just opening a door that, honestly, didn't need it. College football has operated this way for hundreds of years. And like,
we're in a different
But
world,
are we
though. Now
evolving,
there's
though?
brands.
Right, like, we're
brands,
evolving,
Instagram.
though.
Everybody has their own brand built.
Social media has nothing to do with college football. I don't know why we keep comparing the two, man.
Adam, let me
well, the
explain
endorsements you
endorsements
get
to
are
you,
going to
Adam.
go on Instagram, are they not?
Adam, the way you get an endorsement deal is you have a brand, okay? I gotta dummy this down for you, I think. You get a brand,
No,
and how
you
do you
don't.
build that brand? All on the field?
yeah.
Yes, that is
No.
80% of how you build your
Not-
brand is performance
Okay,
on the
so-
field.
What's the other 20%?
What about charities
It's
and
not
getting the word
20%.
out?
20% is your
20%.
personality and what you do outside of school.
But how do people
On
know your
social media.
personality, though? Social media. Like, I'm, like, agreeing with you on that part.
But you guys,
So, Joey,
nobody
you
is
built
going
your
to
brand,
get
right?
a multi-million
Yes.
dollar deal doing that shit.
You built
Just
your
on
brand,
social media.
Yes.
but you built it using another brand.
Yes.
So you need other brands to build you. You didn't just start out walking out the door saying, I'm Joey, everybody like me. Like, you needed some clout behind you for people to like you, right?
Absolutely. That's the platform. We'll call that the platform.
Okay. So,
Okay, so now wait, before you move on. So the platform in your world is equivalent to what in the football world right now? The field?
So no, what Stick is saying is, who helped me get
No, I see
started in
what
this
he's
industry? You.
well, yeah, but
So
that's not where I was going
No,
with
no,
that.
no, no. But what my point to this discussion is, I get the platform, which was my old radio station that we worked at. So that's the platform. So I'll get endorsement deals on that, but look at me. I never had my opportunity to have my own show.
Right.
But I had a bigger brand than a majority of people I worked with.
Oh,
so
all
I
of
made
them.
a lot of my money not on the football field, quote unquote, which was the radio station.
Right.
I made it outside for my name, my likeness and image.
But their platform is the football field that they needed, that they provided.
Yes, but when we're talking endorsement deals, that is all their brand.
So you're saying
all
that's
off of
irrelevant
everything
then?
outside of the football field, because we're not selling
So you're
their
saying
brand
it
with
stops, teamwork stops when the endorsements come, is what you're saying.
And that's
Essentially.
what I don't like. That's what I don't like. And I know you're like,
Joey's saying,
it's
like,
not about it not being fair. It's about what it's going to do to locker rooms. Like I said, there's going to be a guy who's eating ramen, struggling to get by,
But it does
who's
create more
busting his ass.
opportunity, though. Like, and I get that, and that's all morale work and everything else. But it's like, you are right, though. I agree with both of you. That's why this is fucking tough, because it's like, we're all in the same position where it's like, yes, this is our platform, but also what else we do is going to help us. And those players that are helping you right now, they're not helping you boost your brand after that.
But
Like,
we're also professionals. We're getting paid to be here. This is our job.
Yeah.
They're amateurs.
We don't have potentials of breaking an ankle right now.
No.
So my thing is this:
Which is why
once
I
you
presented,
get to the
give them
college
a health
level,
insurance opportunity.
once you get to the college level, you take that big risk. And yes, in high school, but it's way, way, way more higher chances of injury at the college level. You're taking that chance of breaking a bone. So why not make all the money you possibly could for the brand that you created? before a career-ending injury happens.
Yeah,
God forbid.
That's fine. My big issue is what I've repeated over and over.
The locker room.
The dissension in the locker room.
And guess what? That's going to happen when they get to the NFL level, so let's get them ready early.
Yeah, when they're professionals. It shouldn't happen when they're amateurs.
It's not an amateur. When you get pretty much paid to play the game.
They're 18, 19, and 20
Yeah,
years
these
old.
are
What do you
kids.
mean?
That's okay.
man,
LeBron
they're
was that
kids.
age entering the NBA with $1 billion deal
And he
almost with
became a
Nike.
professional.
Exactly, but what you guys aren't understanding
LeBron
is...
wasn't being paid before. Okay. And he
But
came out
you
of
don't
high
think
school.
he
The
should?
NBA is totally different.
So you don't think LeBron should have been paid when he was St. Vincent
LeBron
St.
didn't go to
Mary's?
college.
LeBron should not have been paid in high school. No.
I think he should have.
Okay.
I think he should.
By
'Cause
who,
it's
though?
Endorsement deals. Nike
You're
wanted
opening
him.
a huge door for people to put money in to convince people now
That
to
you're
come
worth
to
a
their
fuck.
schools.
Yeah, it's...
You're
And
opening
guess
a
what?
fucking floodgate.
That
Here's-
already happens.
Hey, come to Michigan. I'll give you a $500,000
and teams get banned
endorsement.
for that
And
shit.
so does this take away
That's
from the
okay.
game itself too, though? Like the focus on the game is now deferred off to, okay, well now I know I can make money with Nike and Adidas and all this other shit. So now we're focusing towards doing that and building a brand that way instead of the game where they're good at.
And it's also going to fuck with recruiting. It's going to fuck with
Yeah.
everything.
I know it will.
Because, like, you know, I don't want to name any business or whatever, but let's say someone's a booster of Michigan State and they're trying to get this athlete. They're trying to get him in there. And it's like, well, he doesn't really want to come to Michigan State, but this guy who owns... Michigan State car dealership, let's just
Right,
make
and
up a
now he's
name.
gonna go there.
He's like, oh, well, you come, here's $500K to
but
endorse
they do
my
that
car.
anyway. They do that anyway.
But there's rules against it, and they're trying to stop that because it creates a competitive misbalance.
But sometimes you don't
'Cause-
see the rules being broken behind the scenes. No one tells anybody things.
Well, no,
you
but,
can't stop
but then
that.
they get busted, and the NCAA has fought paying players like this for so long
Yeah.
because of the corruption it's going to create.
Salaries.
What do you think an endorsement's going to be, man?
It's all between the business and the
Honestly.
athlete. I get it, but this already happens.
Right, but it shouldn't happen.
I
They
know
try
it
to
shouldn't.
regulate it. Now it's going to be unregulated.
Now we're just
no,
it's
it's
like
not.
weed when
It's
weed
gonna
got
be
regulated.
regulated.
Like we all always do it anyway, but now that it's open and available to everybody and it's legal, now we're gonna go that way.
All I'm saying is I shouldn't get the same love financially as somebody else that has no brand because we all have the open level playing field to build the brand.
Are you
That's
saying
the
that they
beauty
should
of
get the same
2021.
compensation then?
No, I'm saying
Like
I
the
thought
guy
we
who
were
helps
playing
the
football.
quarterback?
I didn't know we're building a brand. This makes no sense to me.
Well, this is all
We're
about the
talking
brand.
about
Honestly-
endorsements.
Honestly, that's kind of what Booger McFarland was talking about yesterday. These young athletes, but he said young black athletes, but I'm just saying young athletes in general. They're more concerned about building their brand than getting in the weight room, getting in the practice facility, becoming better players.
Yep.
And that was his general takeaway. Obviously, he was way fucking off base by including any race in that. But his general consensus is these kids are too worried about building brands than they are about being fucking good.
Which I totally agree with, 100,000,000%.
Yeah, and this is just going to facilitate that
people-
even more.
I feel like
Joey,
people aren't gonna wanna
I
play
agree
small
with what
schools
you're
anymore.
saying. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
There has to be a better way, though. It's way too vague. It's way too open.
Right.
Give
There's
me the
way too
better
many
option.
loopholes that can happen.
How about a
And
cap?
it's really unbalanced.
What's
about
the
a-
cap gonna be?
Yeah, a cap would be great. Or maybe, again, I'm not a fan of salaries because they're already on scholarships.
No,
but
salaries
can
aren't
we find
necessary.
a level way to distribute all the money that colleges are making. How do you distribute it in a non-bullshit way, honestly? Because there's a lot of bullshit that goes on, and this is adding to it now.
Right.
Right, but all this is allowing athletes to use the platform that they're creating. And whatever it is, I know you don't like my social media argument, but soon enough you'll realize that social media is the key to getting endorsement deals because
Adam created a
That's
Twitter.
not what I
didn't he?
said.
See?
That's not what I said.
I
though.
do see it as it's evolved.
If they
man.
want to use their social media to make money on the side,
you're
great.
not allowed to. Currently,
Again,
you're not allowed to.
I know, now they're allowed to use their likeness. I'm okay with this. The problem now is we're opening up another fucking hole
Yeah.
that has not been addressed yet, which is how our teams, boosters, money on the side, deals on the side. Hey, I'll give you a free truck and $500K.
Play for
Just
me.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't mention the 5. Come play for Arizona.
Yeah.
Like,
But realistically,
Just endorse my company.
realistically
get
though,
it. Then
what's
there's no
wrong
hurt.
with
teams
that?
are losing their playoff spot. What is
What?
it? Bowl game spots. They're
Every
losing
school has that
scholarships.
opportunity. It's just a selling game. You're convincing Adam Beydoun to come to my university.
We're making blue chips legal. That's what we're doing right now. You ever
Yeah.
seen the movie Blue Chips
Yes.
with Shaq and Penny Hardaway back in the day?
Yes.
That's what we're making legal. And like I said, the dissension in the locker room. Those are my two big issues with it. But good news is Whitmer's making some people money at least. I mean, for the first time in 2020, people are making money. So that's
You
good.
know what I love was we go back to Joik Bell, who a part of the Belizean and Bell show, who's one of the hosts, and they're on from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. He talked to the governor's office yesterday, and he released a quote with them that I actually want to read. He said it's high that collegiate players are respected and compensated for the talents that they're. My eyes are blinded from these lights. I've always supported the efforts to protect the best interest of athletes, especially those with tremendous abilities who play at all levels of the NCAA. Working 2 jobs, going to school full-time, playing football, and raising my son is a lot for any person, especially financially. My story is just one of the many for collegiate student athletes. We need to continually find ways to help student athletes get ahead and build their brands early, while also protecting the players and the integrity of the sport.
Is that Joik Bell?
Can we get
Yeah.
Joik?
Joik Bell.
Yes.
And
Yeah, let me text
just
him.
to prove a point, I'm not gonna shit on him, obviously.
But 2 jobs
Joik
and raising
Bell
a kid.
Joik Bell was not highly recruited coming out of college.
He wasn't.
He went to Wayne State. So why can't we find a better way to compensate players so they don't have to work 2 jobs?
How?
So they don't have to fucking struggle. That's what I'm asking. That's
No.
my point. I don't think building a brand is the solution
I
only.
know, but what I love about this is it makes it on the athletes at this point. Whereas if we go the other
It
route,
doesn't.
then it's all on the program. Then it brings down the
It does for
program standards
1%.
because
1% of athletes make the fucking professional level.
I know, but
So
what if
1% are
Joik?
being
What if Joik
compensated?
were out there making
We're
these deals
forgetting
with,
about the
with Zopford
99%.
and-
We're forgetting
What are
about
you
the
saying?
99%.
Yeah, but guess
Only
what?
1% of collegiate athletes make the professional aspect. Actually, it's less than 1%.
Okay, what
Like, what
that
are
has
we
nothing to
doing?
do with this conversation.
Yes, it does. It has everything to do with the conversation.
Guess what?
Only 1% are brandable and marketable.
Guess what all 100% have though? The equal opportunity to go out there and build a relationship and build a brand and get their own endorsement.
Yeah,
I understand what Joey's
No,
Whether
saying.
no,
I'm
no,
better
both
than
of you.
you, whether
No, on the
I'm better
football
than
field.
you at making an endorsement deal is all on you.
And I
What do you
understand.
mean?
I understand what
No,
Joey's
I
saying.
agree with that.
You
I
keep
agree
saying,
with
what
that.
do you mean? You know
this
damn
doesn't
well
apply
what I
to
mean.
football. This doesn't apply to football.
He's saying not enough people that play football have a brand like that are marketable and reputable, and they're not going to make money either.
No,
He wants,
what
you
I'm
want to
saying
make more money for
is
people.
less than 1% of the people playing that sport will be in that. Will have the opportunity realistically to cash in on this.
That's
So
what I
let
just
the
said.
let
Nobody's
the
gonna
other
give a shit about Joik Bell's
99%.
signed cleats. Nobody's gonna care about Joik Bell's signed cleats when he's a D2 athlete at Wayne State. I love Joik Bell. He didn't make it until he got to the professional level, and then
Okay.
he built his brand.
Okay, so
Joik
he would have
Bell
made
was
no money in
nobody
college.
before
That's
then.
it. Then he
What
would have
do you
made no
mean,
money
Joey?
in
You're
college.
going against.
Well, either way,
I
this
don't
is
get
what's
what
in,
you're trying to point right
Either
now.
way, this is what's in play now, and all we can do is see how it plays out. Because I think it's gonna. I'm with Adam. I'm a cynic on this. I think it's gonna destroy a lot of things.
Yeah.
I like your take on it. That hey, everybody's got an opportunity to create a social brand. Like Fish could start an Instagram today and blow up, and he's not like the biggest part of this network,
Right.
but he can grow his own brand on his own.
Right.
I
But
understand what
that's
you're saying.
only on social media. It's not.
Right.
It has nothing to do with college
But that's
sports.
what
guess
an
what?
endorsement is, isn't it? It's all through social media and your public image.
Right.
So you kind of need
Imagine
both.
how good this is going to be. Joik even said it. Working 2 jobs. Working 2 jobs is taking away so much more from him trying to be a
If
successful
Joik Bell was
player.
playing, if this rule was in effect when Joik Bell was playing,
Yeah.
he would still be working 2 fucking jobs.
Yeah.
But I'm
He
talking
didn't
about the
build
other
his
players.
goddamn brand in college. He built it in the professional level.
But there's still other players. Like think about for example, Trevor Lawrence. I don't know his
He's
financial
going to the fucking
situation.
NFL. He's a top 5 pick.
How much is he getting
That's
paid
my
right now?
point.
How much is he getting
That's
paid
my
right
point.
now? What if he has a kid?
Nothing now.
What if he has a
I
kid?
agree
What if
that-
he's coming from a poor
You're
family?
not listening. You're not listening to me. I agree that they should be able to sell and use their likeness. I'm not against it.
Okay.
But what I'm telling you is that less than 1% realistically can do it effectively.
Right.
Nobody cares about Joik Bell when he was at Wayne State and a D2 athlete.
So why do we reward him? I'm not saying give Joik a deal. If he can't get the deal, what's wrong with that?
If American Coney wants to sponsor Joik because he's at
Yes.
Wayne State and he scored some touchdowns, they should have the right to do it. But once again, this is going to lead to some weird things. The fullback blocking for Joik is like, wait, you're getting money from Lafayette? Break me off something. Like, this is a team sport.
No.
And that's what I keep going back to. It's a team sport. Everybody should. This is just a weird area, and that's why we're able to have this conversation because you're not wrong. Adam's not wrong.
Adam's wrong.
I don't think he's. No.
Adam's wrong.
No,
he
he's
doesn't
not.
understand likeness and image and brand.
He doesn't understand the social media.
I just agreed with you. I just agreed
He
that
said-
people
No,
should
you
be able
keep
to use
bringing
their
up
likeness and brand.
99%.
What I'm telling you is it doesn't apply in college sports.
When you bring up the 99%,
But it
that
does.
proves
It's
to me that
starting
you
to.
don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about because I don't care about 1% versus 99%. 100% of college athletes in Michigan have this opportunity now.
Everybody, honestly, it's not even about college athletes. Everybody has an opportunity to make it on social media. So,
Right.
like, we could take out the college part of that because we just went through the YouTube top fucking 10, and it was a damn
We're talking
kid.
about social
like,
media,
weird-
not college sports, though.
And
That's all I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying. Like, yours applies to everybody in the world, and
But
not just college football.
But college athletes before this weren't allowed to sell their name.
And now
So
they can start
couldn't, no
building
matter
their
what.
brands. What Joey's saying.
Because they already were getting compensated for their name with free tuition, free housing, free boarding. So they were
Right.
receiving compensation already.
Everybody's getting that, even the linemen. So the linemen are still getting compensated. It just probably won't be to the scale. I mean, the lineman isn't having to use their social platforms and do endorsement deals and post on their timeline. That's extra
I
work.
agree. And the lineman shouldn't make the same amount that a Trevor Lawrence should. But the
Right.
point I'm trying to make is that you have to understand, at the end of the day, less than 1% of college athletes make the professional level. And realistically, that less than percent are the marketable athletes. Nobody cares about the offensive lineman. Nobody cares about Joik Bell. I think they should be able to go out and build their own brand in the community and sell their likeness and sell their cleats. Totally okay with that. I'm just telling you, this doesn't solve the problem.
No, this doesn't solve the problem. It's probably going to make it worse.
It made, and that's my point. Like, it's just,
my point.
why'd you do
That's
this?
all.
Like, it just doesn't help.
No, it's not
but
all.
let's talk about some good news. Can we get off this topic for a little bit?
Good. If you say 99%, I'm going to smack you.
So 99%.
It's the fucking truth.
So something 0% of women have ever done happened last night. Not 99%, not 99.9, not 0.111111.
100.
000% of women accomplished what Becky Hammon did last night. She became the first woman to be a head coach in the NBA.
That's amazing.
See, women can lead your asses.
Okay.
Looks like such a badass out on that court, too.
Dude, Becky Hammon, she's been in the San Antonio Spurs system for, I think, like 5 to 7 years. She's been there a long time. She's been one of their great assistant coaches. And last night, Greg Popovich got kicked out of the game in the second quarter, so they ushered in Becky Hammon.
That's so freaking awesome, dude.
And she did well. They still lost the game, which sucks. You would prefer that, you know, the whole Disney story comes out of that. She gets the clipboard and they come
And
back for 10
everybody-
points down, and everybody in the crowd's cheering, except there's no fucking crowds.
Yeah.
You know? But this is just a monumental moment, and I think Becky will be the first full-time women's head coach in the NBA at some point in her life, I feel.
Yeah. But it's cool to see that. And I want to know why Greg Popovich got ejected from the game.
Because he's
But
Popovich.
It's so awesome that she got that opportunity and
Right.
that the internet's talking about her the way that they are right now because it really is commendable.
It's not even the internet, it's the players that she was coaching too. Like, all of these guys are coming to bat for her, saying exactly what you said. There's no difference. Her brain is what's important when you're coaching.
Right, 100%.
So how does this make you feel, Chrissy?
It makes me feel friggin' empowered. Like, this is the shit that women have been trying to exemplify to you guys for a long time, that we can be fucking equal to you idiots. Like, we can.
Keep going. Go on.
I'm like sweating. I mean, that's what it is, man. We can corral you guys if we need to.
So I thought she did a good job last night coaching. One of her players, though, like, you can't make this quote because you come off like a complete asshole if you make this quote. DeJounte Murray, he had a career high 29 points, 7 assists, And they were talking not only about his game and how well he did, they were talking about Becky Hammond. He's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't mean nothing. We lost.
Okay, it means fucking everything, though.
But he was also talking about his great performance, but it was kind of like grouped in. But you can't say that.
Yeah, that's poor timing.
Like,
is what
you
that
think
is.
that because they all thought that? But you don't say that.
Right. So obviously it does mean something. It means
It's the
something.
fact she got the chance to do that, though.
Right. I think Bill Laimbeer, who's coached in the WNBA, should get a look in the NBA. He's won several championships. He's proven that he knows basketball. It's just weird how the bad boy Pistons are kind of somewhat blackballed, those guys from the NBA. So Bill Laimbeer did not get in. But it just goes to show that basketball is, you're drawing up triangles. That's why guys like Lawrence Frank can coach. Lawrence Frank never dribbled a basketball in his life, but he can coach.
And it's crazy because I think back to like just my basketball career. And I played probably 10 years of actual organized ball. And there has never been a single woman across those 10 years that was a part of my coaching staff that ever played with me or anything.
Now let me ask you this. If you did have a woman coach, would you play differently? Would you respect her the same way? Would you
I
listen
would
to her?
respect her the same way.
But she got to earn it.
Exactly, you got to earn it. I don't care if you're male or female.
Okay,
you
good.
got to earn
Good.
that respect.
That's what I was looking for.
And something for me though that I always like respected my coaches more was when I look back at their basketball career. It's always been something. Like for me, Tim McCormick, you see on Fox Sports Detroit, he used to play in the NBA for a long time. He was my most respected coach because he made it to the highest level.
Because he knew the game?
Yes, he knew the game, and it's just always been something that I respect you for making it to that professional level because as Adam say, only 1% actually get there. It's crazy to me that now that we're allowed to have women as NBA coaches, and it's freaking amazing.
We've been allowed to for a long time. There just hasn't been one qualified enough.
That's what it is.
I was going to say, it's not allowed. Like, it's not like women are like
You're
kept
allowed.
over here and not.
But that's what kind of you're coming in hot with that. We're better, fuck you, men. We can get you all in line.
Prove
Like,
yourself. Prove
To
yourself.
Chrissy's point,
No, it's fair.
if I can say something real quick,
yeah.
is they've always been allowed technically, yes, but it's never been like when you grow up, you have an idol, right? You go to like, let's say you want to be a Sean McVay when you're 7 years old right now, or let's say you want to be LeBron James, whatever it is.
Mine was Bo Jackson.
Now young women are gonna be like, I want to be like Becky Hammond. I want to coach in the NBA.
Yeah.
Instead of transitioning and trying to play college ball, maybe they want to be a collegiate coach. You never know. So it just opens the door for the future, maybe not right away.
But my point was the door's always been open. It's just sometimes people weren't going down that path, putting in the work, taking the 7 years as an assistant and doing that thing.
Well, you have to break trends.
You got to put in the work to get to that point. Becky Hammond just wasn't handed this because she was a woman. She earned this shit every step of the way. She was a great WNBA player.
I guess that's what I'm saying, though. Like, we should be given the opportunity, like, to earn that shit. And I guess, like, we are given that opportunity. But, I mean, it's just dope to actually see it coming to fruition, you know?
Yeah, and you see it not only, with women in the coaching levels. You see, like, the NFL putting an initiative for African Americans to be hired and stuff like that. Like, there's the Rooney Rule where everybody, if you're interviewing for a head coach, you must interview one minority candidate. And what that does, maybe they're not getting the job, but it gets them in the door in a conversation. And so maybe they're going to eventually put in that rule for women, too. Like, when you're looking at
something.
But there's got to be a bigger pool of women. It can't just be Becky Hammond. You know what I mean?
Has any other women tried to do this and got shot down?
No,
I'm sure
that we know of.
I'm sure they've applied for the positions and just didn't get them.
Just didn't, yeah.
But it's all based off of qualifications.
Yeah,
I believe the Seattle Mariners GM is a woman, right?
Oh yeah, the Asian woman.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the highest level in the organization, so.
I think what this is, it's kind of just like breaking the stereotype right now. So now women are going to want to put the effort in. Because before, I feel like women didn't want to put the effort in because they felt like it's a man's world. You guys are just going to pick men who, like Joey said, have proved themselves on the court, shit like that.
Break down a lot of barriers and a lot of walls, and it opened the floodgate for a lot of people to join the league, right?
It's a tough comparison. That's a real tough comparison.
Follow me here.
All right, that's a tough comparison.
Let's say Becky Hammond is a coach in the next year or 2 years.
Okay.
That will be the first real big barrier that'll, again, allow women, young women, I should say, to be inspired to actually think, oh, wow, I can do it.
Right.
That's all. It's nothing, oh, my God, major.
I just don't love making that comparison because Jackie Robinson was,
different time, too, where he came in.
That was, he wasn't allowed in the league. Like, they didn't want
Again,
black people playing, period.
That's why I told you follow me. The point was breaking down that barrier.
Yeah.
And then it opens a whole floodgate for a bunch of future women
So
to
one person
potentially
has
coach
to
in the
do
NBA
it, and
or
then
across the
everyone
league.
follows suit.
And it's kind of
We
like
just talked
chicken
about this
and the egg
yesterday
thing.
with Kobe and the girl dad movement. Everyone was proud to be a girl dad at
Because
that
of
point.
Kobe.
Because of Kobe. So now it's like, now we can have women like feel like, hey, maybe I can actually accomplish this, so I'm going to put all my fucking effort in. So it could be a start of a movement.
It even goes with different races. Like, even for me, I'm Chaldean, so I'm a Middle Eastern, and there are no Chaldeans that ever made it to the NBA. So once there is that one Chaldean in my situation that makes it to that level, it kind of makes it attainable for the rest of my community.
Well, exactly.
So it opens up that, like, especially right now for
It's
females.
like motivation.
For females, they look at it like, wow, Becky Hammond just made it to that level.
Right.
Now I want that to be my goal in life.
Right.
So it just
because it
opens
is
up the
obtainable.
door.
Right.
There's also that Katie girl in San Francisco. I'm not saying girl to insult anybody.
Oh, yeah,
so
they just said-
feminists, if you're watching, that's not what I meant by that.
Yeah.
But she's been kind of like their go-to in defense in San Francisco, and she's done well. I think she'll get a look at a defensive coordinator position at some point, and then eventually you become the head coach at some point.
How do you think you would do if you had a female coach?
I don't know. Really,
It'd be different for sure.
Or there needs to be more details to that
yeah,
question.
like-
Where's she from? What'd she do? Yeah.
it's how does she treat me?
Yeah,
like
it's not black and
It's a
white.
respect thing. Like, do you feel I treat you different than the boys?
No.
I almost treat you too much like the boys, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, yo, you see that
appreciate that.
ass over there? I'm like, yeah, it's a nice
But
ass.
you appreciate that, though.
No, and I do appreciate that because it shows me that I can do whatever you guys are doing. Like, if you
can.
guys are going to go talk to somebody who walks in here, I can also interview that person that walks in here.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, that's my whole, like, that's just how I operate. I treat everybody the
Well,
same,
you
period.
apply that to a lot of things in life, not just like people, you
Right.
know, so.
But you look at football, like, football is just so different because it is a male-dominant sport.
Yeah, there's never going to be a woman that was, like, played the game, like, played
Right.
middle linebacker.
That went to the Super Bowl.
That's just like,
But that doesn't mean they can't, like, Belichick wasn't a fucking great player by any sense of it. I don't even think he made it to the pros. So,
Right.
so
I
like,
mean, physically, girls cannot go against guys. We get our fucking asses handed to us,
Some of
but.
them.
right. No, yeah, some of them.
I mean, I'm just saying, I am not going out on that
We
fucking
talk about
field.
that tackle, what was it called, with the Detroit women's tackle?
The
Football?
Demolition.
The Demolition.
But now they changed their name to, like, the Dark Angels.
Angels, the Angels, yeah, the Dark Angels.
Yeah.
But, like, you look at that. There's some women in that
But isn't
league.
that's girl on girl, right?
Hell yeah, girl.
Yeah, but
girl.
I'm saying like,
Hey.
but I'm
Some
saying
of
like
them
the
girls
girl
you could
versus
throw in the
guy.
NFL.
I just can't see like a girl going up against a dude,
Oh,
and
no.
I feel like that's the only like fair way to make it.
There are some
so
big
that's
girls,
hard.
though. If you've ever been down to the all-you-can-eat crab leg night at the MGM Grand, there are some
God.
big ladies.
You can put some pads on some of them
They're
chicks.
sitting there, they got their stance going, they're cracking the legs, they're
They got
dipping
their
them in
crab
butter.
stance
They go in on those things. Dude, Captain 20, you know DJ Captain 20,
Yeah.
right? He's got some of the best stories about all-you-can-eat crab leg night at MGM Grand.
Like with chicks.
You know, just like the stance people get, and like, you know, people will go down there and you're supposed to get like a little thing of butter to dip your thing in.
Yeah.
People will grab soup bowls and put butter in it and then just grab like 10 pounds of crab legs, sit at their table. He's like, dude, I watched this guy, he was a fucking machine one night, just crack, dip, crack, dip, crack, dip.
Gotta get your money's worth.
Oh, you can eat, baby.
If you can beat the system, just say it's $20. If you got worth more than $20 of crab legs, you win. That's the
Isn't
goal
it the
every
goal
time.
every time you go into a buffet?
Oh, yeah.
Like those Chinese buffets? I can't personally do those. Do you guys like those Chinese buffets?
oh, yeah.
Any buffet.
All you can eat?
Any of them.
Well, listen how he says it though.
Buffet. I always get made fun of for the way I say
Buffet.
it.
Buffet.
What?
Yeah, buffets. I love them.
Why is it a buffet?
Because it's B-U-F-F-E-T.
It sounds fancy though. Let's go to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
The buffet.
Buffets.
Buffagio.
The best buffet I ever had was in Vegas when we went for my 5-year reunion or 5-year renewal. Yeah.
What was it?
It was a place. What was that? Aria.
Yeah, at the Aria
Best.
resort.
The best buffet.
Is all you can eat?
Actually, there in a place in Miami, I went with Zago. What was it called? Zuma. Zuma had a great buffet
Do you ever just
too.
feel like you can't trust it just because, like, why is this all you can eat?
Oh, no. I trust it even more. People who want to give me unlimited, I love you.
Hey Adam, can you bring Justin Spiro on the show today? He's wondering, and I know you can text him the VMix link so he can dial in and get some fun play on this show today. So Yeah, Becky Hammon, first female to serve as NBA head coach. History was made yesterday, so good job to Becky Hammon. Hoping to see more female coaches in the future.
Let's get it, girls.
Yeah, let's go. Hit her with a let's go.
Girls, let's go.
Spice Girls, let's go.
Spice Girls, let's go. Girl gang, let's go. Girl dad, let's go.
So last night, yesterday during the day, there was a bowl game, and then last night there was an ass whooping, also known as a bowl game. We call it the Cotton Bowl. But let's talk about the Wisconsin-Wake Forest game first.
Yeah.
We don't have to get too much into the game. Wisconsin started out ahead. Wake Forest started out ahead. Wisconsin came back and kind of dominated the game down the stretch. But the thing that happened after the game is probably the best part of all of this.
Graham Mertz is his name, and he is a legend today.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
Oh, no, he's a legend. He'll remember that forever. Everybody in Wisconsin history will remember that forever. Adam, do you have the video of this dude dropping the trophy? Can you play that real quick?
The first championship to go home empty-handed.
Just shatters the whole crystal trophy right on the floor of the locker room.
How many times did you guys watch this, though, yesterday? Because I watched this at least 30 times, just trying to understand how his hand just gripped so wrongly and just fell.
I didn't know if it was the trophy actually disassembled from the glass piece that he was holding, or if he literally dropped it off. So that's what I kept watching back and forth.
I think he was sweaty from being excited, from playing.
Adam, can you keep replaying that like 3 or 4 times? Because it's just hilarious to me. Dude's trying to dance, he's getting low, and then boom, drops the crystal trophy. Boom, drops the crystal trophy. How do you feel in that situation when you do it? We've seen it happen before in college football.
What do you do? Do you continue to be excited and happy and live in the moment, or are you like, shit, I can't put that. They got to make a new one, right?
See, it's the teammates. That's who I feel for.
The guy who was supposed to hold it next?
Because he got the feeling, you can't go out on that field and get that picture for the gram of you holding up the trophy.
Right.
Oh, you were so close. That poor dude. I didn't even think about it like that.
Of course, Joey's worried about fucking social media with this.
I mean, listen.
Well, I was thinking that too. I was like, damn, you didn't even get the gram pic.
I couldn't build my brand.
If you want to build your brand, you fucking drop it.
So Mertz did it right.
Can I get that on a shirt?
Right. Graham Mertz is the biggest trend right now on Twitter.
And that's why he's a quarterback and not a wide receiver. It's just so funny to me. And then he had some comments afterwards. We had that video ready to rock too, his comments.
Yep.
Yeah, let's listen to what he had to say.
Yep, I dropped it. That's on me. Yep, it happened. I don't got anything besides that. I just got my mom would call it a boo-boo, but we'll be all right. We'll bounce back. So we'll be.
He was just so aloof about it. That awkward laugh is what gets me every time.
But you gotta laugh it off.
Why does he look so young?
He is young.
He's in college.
Right. This is what we're talking about.
I'm forgetting because now looking at that photo, I'm like, dang, everything we just talked about, they do look so young.
Isn't that crazy when you get to an age, I remember looking at college kids as super old and my God, I can't wait till I go to college.
Being
and now
20 was crazy.
I was like, that fucking kid's in college?
Yeah, he can't even grow a beard.
Right. So his comments, though, you could tell he was holding it back. Anytime you got that awkward, nervous laugh, hey, did you cheat on me? No, why would I cheat on you? Why'd you drop it won't happen again. He's like, it's the last trophy I'll ever drop. It's yeah, because that's the last fucking time you're ever going to get one in your hands.
Okay, wait, so do they make a new trophy?
Huh?
Do they make a new trophy?
They'll have to, right? Wisconsin.
I don't know if they do that.
The thing is, who pays for it? Does the
That's what I'm
NCAA
saying. Is that
reimburse
a one and doneer, or what happens next year?
No, I'm sure they make one every year. And here's a fun fact for you, Chrissy, that I think you'll enjoy.
Okay.
Do you know who makes the NBA trophy?
No, I don't.
It's a jeweler. I'll give you a guess.
K Jewelers?
K Jewelers.
Every kiss begins with K.
Tiffany's.
Oh, I love Tiffany's. I have 2 Tiffany rings on.
Yeah, Tiffany.
No shit. That makes me really excited.
Isn't that cool?
That's dope. I love that.
Yeah, the one time I got to hold the NBA trophy after the Pistons won it in 2004.
Oh, wow.
It comes in that blue bag.
Oh, that little blue box
yeah.
with the white ribbon on the top.
And then it says it's got the Tiffany brand right on it.
Yeah.
I don't know who makes this crystal trophy, but
That makes me really excited. Probably like Swarovski or something.
Swarovski or what is that?
Swarovski?
Is it
Am I
Swarovski?
saying it wrong? I don't like diamonds, so I don't know. But
So, needless to say, that guy, big man on campus to mockery on campus, just like that.
But that
Yeah,
is
but-
something he'll never, ever be forgotten.
No.
I think that's so bad that it's good. Like, we talk about brand or whatever.
Yeah, but-
like, he's always going to be
Like,
known
this
as-
dude is gonna get like soap commercials now.
Right.
And he's gonna be able to fucking bank off of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Cutter Glove commercials and all that.
Or like, Gorilla Glue or something, like
Yeah.
never drop the ball,
like for
two-sided
real.
tape. Like,
They got to do that.
oh, for sure. I'm sure all
But
of
even
that's
something
coming.
like that. I mean, back to that conversation. I mean, now he'll be able to get those opportunities.
Right. So next time you ever win a trophy, kids, break that shit so you can get some followers.
Next question. I'm going to mess you all up with this.
Okay.
You think he faked it?
No.
No, not a chance.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Come on,
I don't-
everybody
do
sees that
you?
glass trophy a little bit.
Do you really? That went through your head? That did not once go through my head.
A little bit.
For the-
Second year with the program, trying to make a name for himself. Why not?
Joey.
I mean-
Joey. No way in hell did that guy do that
You
on
sure?
purpose.
Now that you say it, I'm like, huh.
Think about everybody telling him before the game, if you win that, make sure you don't drop that glass trophy.
And then,
The
well,
idea comes in your head.
I feel like for me, when people tell me not to do something, I think about not doing it so much
It's the inception.
that I end up doing it.
Yeah.
Like, don't say fuck, and then I say it.
Then I keep saying
I
fuck.
just said
Yeah.
it 2 times.
And then there was
Right?
another game last night, Oklahoma versus Florida. I thought this was going to be a much better game. I was hoping it was going to be a much better game, but I ended up watching The Office during the second half of this game.
Kyle Trask has a new nickname, Stick.
What is it?
You tell us.
What is it, Kyle Trash?
Kyle Trask.
Got trash.
I hate making fun of college kids just because they're kids. But if they're getting paid now, fuck them. You getting paid, buddy?
See, the morale
You
is
collecting-
down.
Hey, you know what? If you're getting paid, I'm allowed to judge you all I want. If you're not an amateur, I can be as
That's
hard
the
as I
rule?
want.
That's the fucking rule?
That's always been my rule, yeah.
No, I guess I get
like,
that.
I'm not going to be hard on a college kid because he's not a
No, I get
professional.
that.
He's still
Right.
learning the game.
He's not getting paid to do that
But
yet.
now, if he's getting paid,
And you know the game, and you're not doing what you should
Kyle
be doing.
Trask.
Kyle Trash, where you at, baby? You went from Heisman hopeful to not getting drafted.
But for real, like you look at his performance yesterday.
Yeah.
In the first quarter, 3 interceptions. It was literally the first 3 drives.
Yeah.
Like it was just a horrible,
I love
horrible
this.
start.
I don't wanna harp back to the original conversation that we opened the show with.
Yeah.
But look, let's use Kyle Trask as an example.
Yep.
He was a projected first-round talent. After that debacle, he's probably going to drop to the second, maybe early third.
Yep.
That's a huge financial disparity in the draft. So again, the likeness idea, they should be able to do it, but it doesn't solve the overarching problem that college sports have.
You realize what you just said fully defends my argument.
That kind of
No,
contradicts
it doesn't.
Yes, because he was a Heisman hopeful candidate, so his brand is one of the highest in college football right now.
And
So
now
why
it's
not
not.
make all that money?
And now he's shit.
Exactly. So he should
he's
make
gonna
his
get
money
drafted
right
in the
now.
third round.
I don't want to get into this, but you totally just proved my point, Adam.
Well, either way, there was another. That was the Oklahoma-Florida Gators game, and there's some great moments in this game. Adam, do you got the puke video? I love
There was
this.
Oh, I
Puke?
didn't see this.
Oh, you haven't seen
I
this?
didn't see this either.
So Kyle Trask got pulled for a little bit,
Yeah.
and Emory Jones came in, and Emory Jones runs the ball in for a touchdown, and after he runs the ball in for the touchdown, he's running to the sideline, and just pukes all over the ground.
Why is that?
He was so happy.
I don't know.
He's so happy he puked.
It could be nerves. It could be, the stress of playing. It could be that
Too
he
much
was
conditioning,
He
too
was
much-
putting too
I
much.
vomited during games before. It's normal.
Yeah,
Really?
During
I mean,
train,
it makes sense. It doesn't scare me, but
during conditioning, I'd throw up all
Yeah,
the time.
conditioning for sure.
I remember my lacrosse coach used to say we got caught partying one night on a game night, and she was like, "We're running suicides until you all puke."
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. So yeah, that video of him puking was just walking back to the sidelines and so he stayed in the game, and then they put Trash back in the game. So
Who? They put who back in?
Trash.
Ah, okay.
I'm trash. I'm trash. Like from Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
I'm trash. And then after the game, there was a really cool moment. All the Oklahoma Sooners, they were celebrating on stage. They weren't dropping the trophy, and they were all singing and dancing, and they were rapping this song. Go ahead, Adam. So that was them rapping after the game, and a lot of people, like, I thought that was cool, and then I realized why they really did it. And there was this dude, Malcolm Kelly, back in the 2012, after they won the Big 12 championship, and he got
I think 2007.
2007? Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you. 2007 was when AP was on the team. And so he did his full rap, like, after on a news report. And that's why they did this. So it must be like a cultural thing at Oklahoma. And it's awesome. Play back the original version of this. This guy's actually got bars, too.
Boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through, 4-4, steady tipping. I'm letting you laugh. Watch the trunk crack. Let me sit sideways, CB running back. Maybe AP, maybe AD. I ain't even tripping cause we some athletes. Messing with Smitty in the summertime. He get pissed if we don't make our time. But we gon' get it, cause we gotta finish. Nebraska Horn Hustlers, man, we diminish. Put them boys little, paint like a skittle. I ain't even tripping, I ain't never double dribble. Cause I'm a player from the Himalaya. Let me sit sideways, man. Maybe back door, maybe fall off. Sipping codeine, cause I gotta kill a cough. Let me sit sideways in the big Benz. Oh, you boys, they my brothers, they my friends. Holla at Coach Sumlin, holla at the Stoops. Let me sit sideways in the two-door coupe. Cause I'm sitting clean, foes on the lean. Look at my pants, got a sag in my jeans. Let me sit sideways cause I'm steady coming. PT throwing that ball at us coming. I'ma gon' catch it, I'ma gon' wretch it. Man, I'm sitting sideways, boy, show naked today.
I love that locker room mentality. Like, that's the main thing I miss about playing sports is that locker room, boys, like, just rapping, having fun, someone making the beat, other dudes spitting bars.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish I knew what it was like to be a guy in a guy's locker room, because chicks, it's totally different.
Dude, and his voice is awesome.
I don't think so.
What?
No, I mean, so in high school we used to travel with the softball team, and we'd all do the same shit. They'd have their songs that they'd do in the dugout and on the bus, and we'd have ours. I don't think it's a guy thing.
Adam?
No, we had songs, but I'm saying like in the locker room.
Hold on, Adam. Do you remember your songs? What was one of your songs? I need to hear one of the songs.
Oh, I can't say it. There's too many bad things in it.
Well, who gives a shit? We're on the internet.
You know which one?
Well,
We
it's in
can say
Arabic.
the F word.
It's in Arabic? You guys chant it? I would be
The other team
terrified
never
playing
knew what
another
we were
team
saying.
chanting Arabic.
The other
That's
team never
awesome.
knew
The
what
team
we were
never knew what he was saying.
What were you saying? Can you say?
And our team was like, we had like 4 Arabic guys. The rest was all white dudes.
Was it like
But
the?
we taught them all how to sing it. It was the funniest shit
Was it
ever.
Oh
like
my
the-
god, I need a video.
That,
I'll give you the translation, basically.
no, I want to hear it in Arabic,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, man.
I
Yeah.
want to know what you said. I want to hear the Arabic.
Dude, I couldn't imagine
You're
playing
not
on
gonna understand.
I don't care. I don't understand.
I want to not
I don't
understand.
understand the All Blacks either when they do their whole la la.
Yeah, but at least it's in English.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Let's hear this chant.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna
Yes.
make me do this right now?
Yeah.
I'll do one first that we used to have after a football practice,
Okay.
right? This is in Little League
Yeah.
football, Wall Lake Braves. We go, ooh sa sa sa, ooh sa sa sa, hit him in the head with a big kielbasa.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
So that, like, we'd all get in the huddle and hop around. You can't see a bunch of 11-year-olds all hyped up. It's like, ooh sa sa sa, ooh sa sa sa.
Little guys with big ass helmets.
Little shoulder pads. You know?
I'm crying. Oh my god.
Look how red his face is turned.
His eye was twitching. He looked me straight in the eye.
I'm trying to make Adam comfortable to do his Arabic chant.
Hey, I want Adam's Arabic chant.
It's
Come on.
so offensive though.
It's okay. We're all offensive.
1% of
man.
our audience is gonna know what you're saying.
1%.
That was funny.
No pun intended.
I'm gonna get on down, Joey.
It's okay.
All right, fuck it.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do
You
it.
guys want the translation after?
Yeah.
All right. Let me remember the beat for this.
First off, fuck your bitch. Oh.
No. I wish.
Then I take your mom home.
That was with the football team stick, not with the baseball team. All right, it goes Batata, Betinjen, Yil'an Bayil American.
Oh, jeez. What'd you say
it's
about
offensive.
Americans? What'd you say about Americans, bro?
Hey, you did not just say that to him, Adam.
Death to America!
No.
Infidels!
right, so the translation of that. All right, God help me for this. All right, it makes no sense in English, but it's just funny in Arabic.
Right.
But basically what it means, you're telling them they have French fry hands. Like, batata means potatoes.
Yeah.
Yep. Eggplant.
French fries.
And then, you guys ain't shit. You fucking American.
So it's right. This thing just knew it.
Dude, I'm just picturing 16-year-old me playing on a travel team. We go to Dearborn, we show up, and these dudes are just chanting Arabic at us. Like, man, that would have led to some dangerous confrontations, man. I'm so glad we never played each other, Adam. That is great, though.
Awesome.
I want to hear it, though, like, in your game voice.
I'm going to try to find a clip of it. I hope somebody at home has it.
Oh, yes, please, please,
Why is
please.
your song stuck in my head, dude?
Our dugouts were so lit.
It's been stuck in my head for 28 years, so, like...
Yeah, but I didn't need it in my head.
The oosa-sa-sa, hit him in the head with
For
a big
football.
kielbasa.
Pre-game, I don't know what your pre-game ritual is for football, but we do like prayer, obviously. For whoever was religious in the locker room, whoever it was, we would do like a big group prayer. And then we'd do the "We Ready" chant out on the field. That was like our thing.
Joey came in doing that this morning.
They played on my party off my phone for some reason.
I think Eminem was played mostly in our locker room.
Lose
though.
Yourself?
Till I Collapse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
It's a great arena rock Eminem. Eminem produced that
Yeah.
song too, fun fact.
Yeah.
Eminem's a great producer. So, yeah, the locker room mentality that we just saw with Oklahoma, like taking something that happened 12 years ago and it carried through the locker room tradition.
Yeah, it's cool.
Everybody on the team learned that song and they were rapping it on stage with each other.
Culture.
Oh, so good. So good. What is that? Did you do that,
That's
Adam?
our song.
What is that?
Is that what was that? That's amazing, whoever did that. It sounded like someone scored a fucking goal. Like,
How did that happen? Is there like a big semi or something?
I don't know. Did Steve Eiserman walk in the building? What was that? Let's take a little break. We'll be back in exactly 1 minute.
Oh, it's this guy right here. Look, he's smiling.
Yeah!
Oh, it's his horn. That's awesome.
Look at the horns on top of his truck. We never would have thought of a Buick.
Let's take a break,
We got
Adam.
fans back there.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Welcome to Grow Green, the green standard for garden supplies here in Michigan over the past 10 years. We offer the best gardening and lawn care products and have an extremely knowledgeable staff to help you create your dream garden or make your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Shop the store located in Whitmore Lake or online at growgreenmi.com. Delivery and curbside pickup available. Grow Green, making Michigan greener one grower at a time.
We wake up every day with a choice. Keep going down the same unfulfilling path or start chasing the life we dream about. At Northwestern Tech, we want to make that choice easier by allowing you to keep working your job while training for a real career in heating and cooling. And our hands-on program is only 10.5 months. So getting in the field and building a career and actually waking up with a purpose could be a lot easier than you think. Northwestern Tech, the HVAC school that works.
Hey, and shout out to the people that are supporting us, not only the people watching, but the Northwestern Techs and the Grow Greens of the world. We appreciate you so much. Chrissy, we promised you a surprise this morning. We wanted to give you something.
I love and I hate these. You know what I mean? Sometimes they're really great, like when it's Briar, but sometimes I'm a little scared.
So
you shouldn't be scared at all.
No, this is a good one.
That's a really good one.
Does the name Bobadilla mean anything to you?
I saw it trending.
You saw it trending?
I saw it trending on Twitter, but it doesn't mean shit to me.
Okay, Raul Bobadilla.
No.
Does that ring a bell?
No.
You don't know Raul? Raul's never slid in your DMs?
No.
Okay. So there's a video. Adam, what's going on?
You want the video?
Can you put it up on that screen, or let's do it on vMix? You want to do it? Let's do that.
You guys, my anticipation.
So, Chrissy, I kind of want to explain this video to you, but I kind of want to watch you witness it in real time. So there's this soccer player.
Let me hear, so mine's delayed.
There's a soccer player. He scores a goal, and he pulls down his pants.
Sexy.
In celebration?
Yo, and he shaves too.
And yeah.
Wait, did he pull him further down?
I believe he did.
Why is he getting naked?
Because this is what soccer players do when they score goals. They always get naked.
Why is he so hot though? Oh! Wait, you can't tease like that. You can't just tease like that. That man is hot. I was not expecting that.
That was my surprise to you this morning. And this guy, unfortunately, he got suspended.
You don't say.
Because apparently, you can't show your dick after you score.
What? Fish, did you know that?
Yeah, well, he got a yellow card for taking off his shirt.
He got a yellow card for taking and a red card for showing his dick, right?
Yeah,
he got the red card? Yeah, he got the red card.
I'll pay his fines. That goddamn man is nice looking.
So, Kirsty, we wanted to show that to you, so...
I appreciate you guys for always looking out for your homegirl, because that was good shit.
We don't talk soccer often, but when we do, we want you to really love it.
You know what's really sad is, like, I know the game of soccer, I played the game of soccer, and you guys hate it.
We don't hate it.
You don't hate it. It's
not a popular sport in America like the other sports we talk about.
I mean, it's fair, but
yeah,
man.
it's like the fifth or sixth most liked sport in the United States.
In the United States, probably.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a top sport here.
You have your top. It's got to be 6 because NASCAR. If you throw NASCAR in there, NASCAR's huge.
What would you say? Would you say football's number 1 now?
Oh,
they say baseball, but
no, baseball.
Baseball's 4.
Baseball's almost killing itself if they go another season without fans. Like
I think it's football.
I'm about to follow
basketball,
this dude.
hockey, baseball, and whatever you want else after.
No, I think it goes football and NASCAR as far as earnings.
Are we going
off earnings?
What are we doing here? I mean, how do we measure successful businesses?
Ratings or something as a TV station?
Yeah. NASCAR ratings are always through the roof, though. And it's because they're similar to a football format.
Right.
It's Sunday.
They're making a left turn.
Yeah, they're going left, and they're going left. That's one thing. I wish I would have been more into NASCAR because my dad loved it, and he would always watch the races on Sunday, and I just. Yeah, that wasn't for me.
I just followed him on the
Who's
gram.
that asshole?
I don't think that's him.
No, that's not him. Oh, maybe they're vacuuming or something.
So yeah, Chrissy.
Anyway, thank you guys. That made my morning.
Yeah.
Nothing like a sweaty, tattooed, tan. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you keep going.
No.
I'm getting hot and bothered.
So yeah, I love that he got a yellow card for taking off his shirt, and then he got a red card for showing his penis.
You want to talk about a brand? These are like a brand.
There you go, Joey. That's how you
dropping shit, taking clothes off.
Collegiate athletes, just show your penis, and you'll get some followers.
Hey, think about all the boxer commercials you could get with that one.
Right. Condom commercials, endorsements,
man.
Maybe like potentially penis growth pill commercial.
Penis pumps.
Yeah, penis
Shavers,
pumps.
because Chrissy said that he was cleanly shaved.
Dude, he was cleanly shaved. I was not expecting
Gillette,
that.
get on him.
Oof.
You don't expect that out of guys? To like be maintenance?
I hope for it, but I don't expect it because I have been let down too many times to expect it.
In my head, I'm just seeing you hoping, like going like this down a guy's pants. Like,
what if it's a bush?
Okay, you ready for this shit? The anticipation going down a man's pants is the worst feeling in the world, and all of my ladies can attest to this. Because if it is a bush, I get so fucking turned off because I immediately start thinking, you're a man, you probably didn't shower, it probably stinks. You were probably walking around, running around, playing basketball, like throwing the ball with your friends, doing work shit, manly shit. And I go for the manly guys, so they, they're the redneck ones, so.
Yeah, you go for the lobster fishermen
I
of
go
the world.
for, the construction worker, the electricians. I go for the man that uses their hands, and it's
the
just,
salt of the earth guys.
Sometimes it doesn't work out for me. When there's a bush, I stop, I go, you know what? I shouldn't do this on the first date.
I gotta admit, it's kind of the same thing for a guy.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be,
But the guy is supposed to be the hairy one, not the woman.
Well, I don't think girls grow bushes, do they?
Yeah.
I'm completely lasered, 100% for that reason.
Like for the rest of your life?
Everything on my body, I am like a cat. I'm a naked cat.
You lasered your whole body?
My entire body. I'm still working on my armpits because I did those a little bit later because I realized how much I loved it. But yeah, every time, like, because you guys know I love the boat and everything else, like I just throw a bikini on any time of the day. It doesn't matter. No hair.
Does that mess with your sweating issue?
No.
You need to get Botox in your
I need to get Botox, yeah. Well, the first reason I did it was because of that, actually. And then I just loved it so much, I did my entire body. I even did my ass so that my ass is smooth.
Oh, I'm jealous about that.
I know, it sounds weird, but...
Is there any part of you that hasn't been maintenance?
No.
No, this is actually really popular. Obviously, I'm
is.
Chaldean, so for us, we're hairy people.
And
even
shout
the
out PH
females.
Laser Center. They do amazing. They're in Plymouth. They do everything really great.
You guys do you, man. God made me this way. This is the way I am.
Yeah,
Do you guys not like it?
I'm all natural.
Well, no, guys are supposed to have hair. I like a hairy chest. If you don't have hair on your face, it's fucking weird to me. Like, you guys are supposed to. You're doing it right.
Okay.
Chicks, I feel like, I don't know, what do you guys think?
What, with chicks?
For a chick?
Yeah, do you like chicks to be cleanly shaven, landing strip? What do you think?
Switch it up. Just don't be 70s bush. That's all I care about.
I like no hair. Because I hate hair on me, so
Yeah.
I don't want hair on a girl.
I just feel clean and like swift.
I don't know. Switch it up sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, switch it up to what?
Like landing strip sometimes. Like,
Really?
well, yeah.
That's fucking so bizarre, dude.
Why?
You surprise me with that.
Why?
I don't know, when I watch porn and I see a landing strip, I think it's weird.
I could probably say that I do not agree with you on this one, Stick.
See, I look at that as a grown-ass woman. Like, oh, she has hair. She's
Any woman can have hair, though.
right.
See, that's
Women
all
can.
Stick cares about.
Girls can't.
Girls don't want it. I'm a woman. I don't want hair.
Some girls
Everybody
do.
got their preference on
Yeah,
that.
everyone does. You're right.
Stick likes the landing strip on Tuesdays.
What about the Bermuda Triangle? Do you ever?
I like when you like shave my initials into it. I've had that
You've
before.
had that?
Yeah.
Oh, now
I've done that with
I've been playing my
sunblock
life.
before for one of my men, but
Oh, yeah.
never shaving because that's dedication.
It
You've had
is.
a girl do that for you?
Of course.
Shut up!
Adam, what about you?
Shut up!
Adam,
What's up?
will you shave my name in your pubes?
If you want it, we can make it happen.
Are you a bush
right.
person?
That can be my
Now
first post
I
on
just
Twitter.
like feel like I need to know.
No.
What about you, Adam?
What?
Are you a bush person or do you shave?
Meh. I'm kind of on Stick's end.
I like
don't
a
have
good
a
in
preference.
between. I like a good
I'm
in
cool either
between.
way as long as it's not crazy.
Yeah, as long as the brain attached to it isn't fucking
Like
crazy.
Charlie
I'm
said he
good.
likes a landing strip too.
Yeah, grown-ass men do. They like their women to have a little bit.
Well, I guess I'm fucked. 'Cause
For
mine
the
is
rest of your
permanently
life.
gone,
For the
yeah.
rest of your
I
life.
can't get that shit back.
Speaking of somebody who used to be fucked, but is now
Whoa,
kind of making their
'cause
way.
Did you see what you just did?
Now making their way back into our lives. Johnny Manziel. Do you remember Johnny
I do
Manziel?
Back in the
remember.
game?
I could see you liking Johnny Manziel.
I think he's cute.
Yeah, he's like your idiot bad boy that you like.
He got
Yeah,
tattoos,
he definitely has the bad boy mentality for sure.
So there's a new league starting, and I absolutely love this. The more I've been thinking about it, because I sent this article to you
Is
guys.
it your steroid league?
No, it's not.
Oh, thank God.
It's something pretty cool though. It's a 7-on-7 spring football league, and it's starting in February. But what is neat about this is it's fan controlled.
Okay.
Like fans
What does
are
that
gonna,
mean?
that we're going to be able to like sit on our couch and vote for the play you want to run next.
Oh.
And then the players on the field run that play.
So have you ever seen that Netflix show? It's just like that. You can
No.
choose which plot twist you want in the
Oh,
movie.
oh, God,
What is that called?
I forget.
I forget too, but I watched
Black
it.
Mirror.
Black Mirror. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I like that one, Bandersnatch. It was Black Mirror's Bandersnatch
Is that what it
episode.
was?
Yep.
I can't remember, but
Yeah, that was a good episode. But this is so awesome.
Yeah.
It's like real life Madden, Joey.
Exactly.
You know, me and Adam sit up here all day like we could fucking call better plays. We're better coaches. Now we can sit on
Now
our
is it
couch.
live? It's
Yeah.
live?
I think,
So
I
doesn't
think
that-
you're alone
does-
on that one. I don't sit up there saying I can call better plays than the OC.
Oh, I do. I think I can for sure. So
I
yeah,
mean, the first play of a Lions game with that damn draw, we all could throw better plays than that.
I give
Adrian
Sam
Peterson to the
first
right.
play of the game. That's about it.
yeah. Thank you. And that's what you need to set the tone for the rest
But
of the
that's
game.
pretty
action
cool,
fade.
though. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man.
So people ask him like, so is this Madden? He's like, no, it's just football. But what's really cool about this is they're calling it gamification. And
Gamification.
yeah,
huh?
it's going to be streamed live on Twitch, which we're also on Twitch. Follow us, Woodward Sports, and shout out to everybody watching us on
right
Twitter
now.
this morning, YouTube, and Facebook. So I'm excited. I really like this. I'm interested
Who,
in this.
you don't say.
I'm interested in this. Sometimes, when the XFL came out, I wasn't too jacked about it. It was kind of hokey. This, even though it's hokey,
It seems like it could be legit, but I guess I'm just wondering, doesn't that stop the game for
no.
a little bit there? Doesn't it slow the momentum if you're going to pick and they have to stop and choose?
It depends on how fast they can get it through. Like the owner and CEO of it says the younger generation isn't sitting through a 3-hour game anymore. They want quick and easy. Part of the concept is let's give it to them quick and easy. It's a 1-hour game. It's interactive, and you're watching and interacting at the same time.
I like it. Hands on.
I love it.
That's super fun, but it's crazy that they'll be able to do this in real time like that because
Yeah.
I mean they're so used to calling the plays. Now they got to do so. Is it going to be like the exact play?
I
Like
guess
every
so.
route drawn like Madden?
Yeah.
They'll be out of business in less than 2 years.
You think so? You don't think
Probably
this will
won't
last?
stay around. People are going to get mad.
Fuck no.
They're going to be like, why the fuck would you choose that play?
One of the things they're talking about is 7-on-7 football is kind of the future of football. So
7 on
What do you mean
7?
the future of
Yeah.
football?
Well, because of all the concussions and all the injuries, so on 7-on-7, you're pretty much eliminating the linemen, and it's just more of a skilled. It's more of like
Patricia would have loved that.
Yeah, it's more of a like basketball style game where it's just the skilled players running plays. So there's going to be less hits, and I've heard people say 7-on-7 is, they out west in like Montana and those types of states where they don't have enough people to fill 11-on-11 teams. That's what they play. There's 7-on-7 national championships and stuff.
I loved 7-on-7 playing.
Yeah.
And that was like the off-season thing right before the season starts for high school football.
Right. So Johnny Manziel is back in the league, baby, and we get to control him.
Love that.
I'm already plotting though, like if I had a team and I'd be calling the wrong plays for the other team.
Oh, you're going to be devious, aren't you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I get it. No, I get it. That's a part of the game.
So when I was in radio, there was a station, I believe, in Fort Wayne that you could text in and like you chose the programming of the station.
Yeah.
And I would always pick the shittiest songs to make it sound the worst as it ever could sound. And that's what I want to do with this. Just keep running bad play after bad play.
Your brain is so devious sometimes. It's like the evil genius, I swear.
Well, what idiot puts their playlist in the hands of the people listening?
Why do we have PDs then?
Right, what are you doing?
Why would you ruin everything we worked for?
It's like that one meme I saw where this guy, his wife went out to a bar and he just kept playing Chumbawamba over and over at the bar because it was one of those apps. And he could dial in, and he kept texting her. He's like, "What are you having to drink? Is it a whiskey drink? Is it a vodka drink? Is it a lager?" And she texts back, "Is this fucking you, Jim? Are you doing this?"
When I bartended, they had one of those things too, and people would also fuck with me. So I feel how fucking hurtful that is as a bartender, because you can't tell them like get out of my bar because then you lose their money, and then they just keep playing the same songs or like a country song or something. They ruin the fucking vibe.
I've gone to dive bars and put on Christmas music and walked out.
No, you're one of those people, dude. You have ruined my clientele.
Don't give me the power.
You ass. Well, that's the thing.
What are you doing handing the rules to me, man?
It goes both ways. Sometimes there's the asshole and there's the guy that really loves you for putting on their favorite song and they tip you better. You're the asshole.
I'm the asshole.
Asshole.
Let's watch out for that. Adam, you don't think it's gonna last 2 years?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
I could last longer in bed.
Hey!
I mean, for real, like the whole idea is fun.
It's awesome.
But it's one of those things that's just a trend. Like you do it for a little bit, and then it's like,
it's like
all
Pokemon Go. It's funny for a second, and then it's just.
I'd rather just play Madden in this case.
That's what they said about Bitcoin too.
And now we're playing on paying
a trend.
players.
But it's all the people that weren't good enough to play in the NFL too. So you're.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna get the creme de la creme
for sure.
The problem is you're not gonna get the any football fan realistically to turn it on maybe other than once the whole season. It's like, oh, there's nothing on TV, I'll fucking watch it.
Right.
It's more of a niche.
It's on Twitch though. It's not even on TV. It's like.
So they're fucked.
I think this is perfect, man. I think it's perfect.
They got a live stream on like Wednesdays or something when there's no action in football going on.
I don't care when they do it. I want to call some plays. God damn it. That's all I'm excited
God,
for.
that's right up your friggin' alley.
So
our chat wants a Madden tournament.
Yeah, they do.
Oh shit!
They want a Woodward Sports Madden.
Dude, have you played recently or no?
I haven't played probably in like 3 years, but I used to run.
You still got it. Madden never changed.
The game has changed?
Dude, the game is so different.
The game has changed, has it?
For real, these games are so different, especially now. Like when you play Madden, like it's so weird because user picks on defense are the easiest thing in the world in the game, and it's annoying because you really can't throw the ball too deep. You got to do like small short ball game, or else you throw a fade and the corner is anywhere near you, it's gonna be a user pick.
Okay. Well,
can we set this up?
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. Do you play Madden?
Let's do it.
I used to win tournaments all the time back in the day. So.
Oh shoot! So who in this room is the best at
Madden
Madden?
Live, like 2012.
You know,
you're gonna take that? You think that?
Yeah, of course. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna say I'm the best.
Yeah.
Fair.
You haven't learned that about us?
No, so a buddy of mine used to travel the country on the ESPN Madden bus and play people around the country.
That was my dream.
And I used to beat his ass. So I don't want to hear this. And I used to always dog him like, dude, why are you on the bus? I should be on the bus.
See, but here's the thing is after you play somebody so many times, you just learn their game.
Yep.
So his advantage was he could take on anybody else because they didn't have time to practice their game.
It was so easy to beat him. You just took away the flats because that's what he liked to run to all the time, and then you key your middle linebacker on him, and it was just easy. And then you play deep coverage. His game was just flats, 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 deep pass. That's it.
Yeah.
So once I figure out your game, it's over. See, Robbie Archer knows who I'm talking about. Chuck Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He used to do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And then he'd
Sweet.
come over to my house and I'd show him how to play.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
You could ask him if you don't want to acknowledge the truth.
Acknowledge the truth.
That's
Shut
fine.
up.
I'm the idiot, but I'm the one speaking truth. That's good. So we came up. This was a very hard list this year. Okay, we wanted to do the top 10 plays of Detroit sports this year. Yeah.
Interesting.
And it was tough. I gotta be honest.
I'm trying to think right now in my head, like what did we really have?
I don't. You're about to find out. Adam, you got the top 10 ready to roll? This is the top 10 plays in Detroit sports.
Oh,
let's
all
watch
sports.
it.
All
Oh,
sports.
here we go. Here we go.
Number 10, Matt Patricia gets fired.
See you.
You're on camera.
Number 9, Miggy. Miggy gets his 2000th hit. Kind of anticlimactic though, because there's nobody in the stands.
Oh.
But still, Mickey goes out. We gotta love Mickey for that. Jimmy Howard with the glove save here. This was a great save by Jimmy Howard. How does he do this?
Dude.
Woof.
Like he knew that was coming.
Flexible.
yoga.
Number 7, Victor Reyes robs a home run. What's weird about this is it looks like Victor Reyes is 9 feet tall because he doesn't even have to jump really.
Dang.
Yeah.
Like, he just puts his arm up and
Look at
catches
those
the damn
glasses,
ball.
though.
Yeah.
What do you do when the home runs hit into the stands?
I
Who
don't
gets
know.
the ball?
Galladay goes crazy against Atlanta. This was such a fun game, man.
Yep.
This was back when we had hope. The Lions went to 3-3 after this victory. We were playoff bound. Our season was in front of us.
Yo, that was sick.
I love it. Yeah, Galladay and Stafford have a nice connection when Galladay's healthy.
The dude balled out.
Yeah, he had a big game that
Yep.
game. And, you know, we can't forget Todd Gurley for falling into the end zone and giving us a chance for him to make that play.
Todd Gurley won that game for us with scoring a touchdown.
Our boy Spee. Give me Spee right here, baby. Boom.
God, this is my
Buckets.
two cities right here.
Straight buckets.
Yeah, that reminds me of that Rasheed Wallace half-court shot back in the day where he banked it in. He was just a little further to the boundary. And then Prater, I mean, dude's knocking in 60-yard field goals to win the game.
The GOAT.
And there I am, my cardboard cutout in the stands.
I saw you there.
I think we're in the same row.
59 yards. Number 3, Larkin goes coast to coast.
Dylan Lark.
Look at that. You may want to stop this guy. You might want to stop. Yeah, you didn't stop him. You didn't stop that guy.
Dang, back
dude.
one more time.
Right
Dink.
up the middle. Split him.
Wow.
Hawkinson.
Pro Bowler.
And then, if you remember the live video for this, Hawkinson over the middle! Man, what a great game that was.
Right, that was the only like fun game that we had this year.
That and the Jacksonville game.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, we whooped the shit out of them.
But this
I got
one,
those
like
grays on, though.
the emotions throughout this game.
I like those color rush
I
unis.
love those.
And then Sekou, you know, this was the number 1. It's a great play just because he puts his nuts in his face. So we thought that should be the number 1.
And then just looked.
Right. Flexes on him.
One of the last good memories with fans in the stands for Detroit
Look at that.
sports.
Look
Look
at
at him
that.
stand above him like, ah.
And then you just do the one leg over him.
Dude, he was only 19 in that too. 19-year-old Sekou.
So those were the top 10 plays in Detroit this year.
Those are pretty damn good.
For all the Detroit
We
sports
had some
teams.
good shit.
Who did that? Who did that video?
Alex did that
Intern
video.
Alex.
Intern
Good
Alex
job,
did that
man.
video.
Great.
Yeah, the toughest part of that video was not the editing, it was finding 10 plays.
Literally.
I mean, this has not been the most glorious year for Detroit sports.
We had to use.
I didn't agree with the list.
Yeah.
What did we miss?
No.
It's not that we missed it, he thought it was out of order.
Adam disagree?
Yeah, one should have been Patricia getting fired. That was the greatest thing of the whole year. I don't know what we're doing here.
And actually, we were talking yesterday that, you know, really just one of the things we could have put in there was just like hope. You know, like
Hope.
Troy Weaver, you know, we got the captain now for, you know, he's back, Steve Eiserman.
Steve Eisey.
Yep, and then just hope for all of our teams, but that was the top 10 list we came up with. I like the number 1. I like the dunk, the stand over, the flex. Like, it sucks that just the simple dunk was our top play of the year, but you know,
nothing better than getting rid of the fat man.
Yeah.
I've actually been to the TD Garden so many times and have watched the Pistons so many times against the Celtics. So it's so crazy to be in Detroit now and watch it from the other side.
Yeah, fuck Boston.
Yeah, how did I know that was coming?
And a steal by Bird! That like rings in my head forever.
What
and a steal by Bird! When Isaiah threw the inbound pass and it got picked off by Bird and we lost Game 6 and didn't.
And it's ingrained in your head.
Oh, that's one of my worst.
Fuckhead talking shit about our team. I didn't like him either.
Yeah, their announcer, what was his name? Like,
yeah.
They're just a dirty team.
Same guy.
Yeah, they're nasty. Liam Beer.
Bunch of villains.
Bunch of thugs. And like, thugs. That's how soft Boston is.
Yeah, but like you look at that entire list though, and you ask a Detroiter, what was your favorite memory from 2020 as a sports fan?
Well, I did.
You're gonna say Patricia.
Right.
So to Adam's point, I totally agree with him.
Okay, you thought that should have been number one?
Yeah, because it was really.
Dude, we were celebrating. You
think about
literally you sent Chrissy to the store to go get beer and fucking alcohol. We celebrated.
It's true.
We did.
I don't know, man. Like, to me, that wasn't an accomplishment. Like, nobody accomplished anything. You know, like, Miggy got 2,000.
It wasn't about accomplishment, though.
Right.
It was the biggest moment.
It was a good moment, but I was looking for plays, really. You know? Like,
Well, maybe he didn't know what you were looking for. Maybe he had a different perspective.
No, we talked about it. Alex and I talked about it, so we put it in order. So yeah, Matt Patricia is gone. That was in the countdown, and you know, I thought Miggy should have been up there. 2,000 hits. Just so weird to see Miggy get 2,000 hits. Nobody in the stands.
I love that he came out though.
That's awesome.
Miggy has the best personality ever. Yeah. Like him and Jose Altuve, if you've ever seen those videos, like when somebody makes it to first base and Miggy's just fucking with them. He's like poking them.
Does he do that?
Oh yeah, he's like rubbing their heads. He picked up Jose Altuve. Yeah, he's a fun guy. He enjoys baseball.
Yeah, when you love the game and you're there to entertain the fans too, so it's like you're doing the best of both of those.
Yeah.
Whenever we were playing against a team and let's say we were getting our asses kicked, and there was like nothing we could do about it.
You just start
whoever
fucking
was
with
pitching,
them?
and it was usually me. No, you just start. If there was somebody on first base, you would keep trying to throw them. You never throw it to the batter on deck.
Is there a limit to how many times you can do that?
No, you keep fucking going.
So you just keep.
So you literally 5 straight balls. You keep throwing it to first.
Because you know that ref wants to leave so bad.
Yeah, but you're an asshole about it. You don't do it like super seriously. Like you turn off and you like toss it. And oh, it's the best.
I used to love doing that because I was a catcher and I played first. So you know you do the whole fake throw and you keep it and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you'll get a few on those.
Oh yeah, you would.
Have you ever thrown at a player stick?
Oh yeah,
my dude.
Yeah,
really?
I've thrown at plenty of players.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah.
This is kind of weird though because you know we were talking about when you're throwing at an umpire. Like,
and then you move.
My moral code wouldn't let me do that, but I'll chuck a ball right at a dude's fucking head.
Yeah, we've talked about that actually.
I
think we had that story.
We did.
I did that.
I sent you an email, Adam, about Miggy messing with people. I'd like to pull that video up. But yeah, that's, you know, I'll throw at somebody all day, but I'm not going to get out of the way so the umpire can get hit. Joey, you played baseball for a little bit, right? Never?
I played softball for a little bit.
I don't know. It's like, there's levels to it, bro.
What levels to what?
Like dealing with umpires. I don't see it as a big deal.
Yeah, I do. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was an umpire, though, so that's why I have a soft spot for umpires.
Yeah, but it's not personal. It's strictly like what's going on in the game,
but it
man.
still could hurt 'em.
You can't call a strike zone for one team and not the other.
Right.
And then be an asshole about it and throw out our manager and not like expect anything to happen. I'm just saying.
I get that.
My biggest thing though with this is you got to realize with most of these referees and umpires, they could care less about the outcome of the game most of the times. I know there are times where who knows what's happening outside of the game. So it's like they're there doing their work because they love the sport.
And I respect that. I really, really respect that.
They don't get paid a lot to do it.
But you're changing the outcome of games.
Right.
And you have to understand that.
And
you have to call
lives.
a fair strike zone.
And you have these guys chanting Arabic in the background.
Right.
It's got to make you nervous.
What was the chant you did against
Our whole team?
Leave the game.
Our whole team was a bunch of white dudes. There were only like 3 Arabic dudes on the team.
And that's the best though when you got the white dudes going hard with the Arabic.
Yeah, we fucking taught it.
Chrissy, did you ever have shitty umpires or any like stuff like that when you were playing softball? Anybody ever throw at you?
No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think, as much as I hate to say this, I don't think girls are as aggressive as you guys are when it comes to like player shit.
Oh, when it comes to
But
testosterone?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
But I also played when it was like little league stuff, or I think the last game I was probably like 12 or 13, so I don't think we really did much of that.
I mean, even at 12, we were throwing at each other.
Well, yeah, because boys.
Dude, when was the first time you ever were intentionally thrown at, Stick?
Intentionally thrown it? When I was? Like, when
somebody threw at
like
you
11.
and then dugout's clear.
Oh, dugout's clear? Not till like I was 14, 13.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
13 for me.
Okay. Yeah, but the first time ever thrown at without any consequence was probably like 11, playing travel ball.
Oh, wow.
When you play travel ball, it gets
You can't.
It gets different, you know? People like...
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it stings, but it doesn't... I was a catcher, dude. Like, catchers get beat the fuck up, man.
But you got gear
Foul
everywhere.
balls. No, that gear is like this thin. It helps, but I've taken so many foul balls off my shoulders and stuff, and it shuts your arm down for like 30 seconds. It really does.
Joey, my first 2 years at high school, I went to Forts and then the other 2 at Crestwood. So when I transferred my junior year, we what was the score? I think it was like 15-7 we beat them. But first time I went up to bat, I got thrown at. So annoying.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you know what pissed off Adam looks like. Have you ever charged the mound?
Yeah.
You
Have
did?
you really?
You did? I've never charged the mound, no.
I mean, come on, if you throw the ball, why would you not? If you get hit with it.
So when you say charge the mound, like gone after the pitcher?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Is that can't you get kicked out of the game for that?
Oh, yeah.
But you do it anyway? You're like, fuck it.
Depends how
Doesn't your
hard that ball
coach get
hits
so
you, though,
mad though?
If it's fucking hard, it's like 80 miles an hour, man. That shit hurts.
But isn't that still always viewed as accidental? Like
It's
the
not,
pitch
though.
that they throw?
I'll tell you why, because I was batting third in the lineup. The first 2 guys, dude was throwing heat down the middle, you know, whatever. I go up to bat, first fucking pitch, right on my goddamn back.
I've been hit with a lacrosse ball super hard, and those are just like hard rubber. So I
Yeah.
wonder which one would hurt worse.
You know what I just realized that you said, Adam? You went from Fortson to Crestwood. Aren't they like biggest of rivals?
I wouldn't say biggest, but yeah, pretty close to it.
Wow, how was that taken?
Yeah, my one regret, if I had a regret in high school, was I wasn't able to play my senior year of football.
Yeah, me too. Adam, I just sent you a video of Rod Allen getting thrown at and charging the mound.
Well, don't you want the Mickey one?
Yeah, but we didn't get to it, so let's
damn it.
You can put that up, but let's talk about the Rod Allen one too. If you guys have never,
I think Chrissy will like it.
The Miggy one or the Rod Allen?
The Rod Allen one.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I like it.
Are you putting it on the big board or are you putting it on for everybody to see?
I'm putting it on for everybody to see.
Okay.
It's equal
And it's like,
opportunity.
when you get one of like where you got hit in this video, it's like there's nothing else to do but charge the mound.
But how excessive this guy gets. Here you go, Chrissy. The pitcher's terrified and running away.
Like running the whole field.
He's charging him.
Big ass Rod Allen runs through the whole field. This is in Japan. So it's a 6'4" Rod Allen just chasing this little Japanese guy.
Oh my god!
He's like beaking him like, whoa!
And they went into center field, they went into left field, and they
Can I see that again?
It's one of my favorite videos of all time. And when Rod Allen was calling the Tigers, like it would crack me up to think like, because Rod Allen when he was talking and calling the Tigers,
He was super calm.
He was very calm and very, oh, I see you, big guy. I see you, big fella. And then you go back, Rod Allen's a beast. Like if you look at his eyes, he was
out to kill.
He was ready to kill somebody in Japan that day.
Oh, that's funny. That poor kid.
That's one of my favorite charge the mound videos of all time. There's also, let's see, when, who was it? Ventura tried to go after Nolan Ryan, and Nolan Ryan just puts him in a headlock and just starts punching him in the face.
Well, let me ask you this, because I never played baseball. As a pitcher, like when you watch that, especially at the level of ball that they're playing, is he pitching these accidentally to hit him?
No. If you're at that level, you could knock a pop can off from 60 feet away, wherever it's placed. Like they're hitting the mitt. These guys are.
So he meant to hit him.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's why you see in professionals,
right?
When they're thrown at, they get very mad because
it's purposeful.
Not only are they throwing in the high 90s, you know it's intentional. Like 100 out of 100 times they can hit the catcher's mitt with
So
no.
you're taking that
no
wicked
problem.
personal, is what this is.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
why
I mean,
you're
dude,
charging
especially you
it.
look at that Rod Allen, like he's like right here. He gets hit all the way back
it
here.
sucks.
So
That's where you want to be hit, though.
Ooh.
Like, you want to turn and
Yeah,
take it. Like,
you don't want to be thrown at your head. That's the problem.
That's when shit gets out of control. Like, the White Sox and the Tigers have had some great brawls over the years where benches were clearing. So, yeah, you take a 90-mile-an-hour fastball to the head, you're going to get pissed.
Side note, Jenna needs you to say hi to her. She
Who?
said, does Papa Stick even know I'm here?
Oh, hi, Jenna. How you doing?
Everyone say hi to
Hanging,
Jenna.
We love you, Jenna Newman.
We do love you, Jenna Newman.
See, we know you by first and last name, girl.
So, Adam, let's take one more break, and then we'll be right back. We'll talk a little bit Lions, and we'll talk about our New Year's Eve plans.
Ooh. Aw.
Welcome to Grow Green, the green standard for garden supplies here in Michigan over the past 10 years. We offer the best gardening and lawn care products and have an extremely knowledgeable staff to help you create your dream garden or make your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Shop the store located in Whitmore Lake or online at growgreenmi.com. Delivery and curbside pickup available. Grow Green, making Michigan greener one grower at a time.
We wake up every day with a choice. Keep going down the same unfulfilling path or start chasing the life we dream about. At Northwestern Tech, we want to make that choice easier by allowing you to keep working your job while training for a real career in heating and cooling. And our hands-on program is only 10.5 months. So getting in the field and building a career and actually waking up with a purpose could be a lot easier than you think. Northwestern Tech, the HVAC school that works.
So it's New Year's Eve, which is crazy to say.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
It's next year tomorrow.
it is.
Tonight.
Oh,
This
wow.
morning?
Imagine right in 2021. That's going to be so many mistakes.
On all your checks and
Every
stuff.
day.
Could have been out
year.
to 20.
Every year.
What's your plans tonight, Chrissy? Are you getting drunk in your basement like Tuesday?
I mean, you didn't have to call me out like that, but yes. Honestly, I'm excited though because this is gonna be the first year all of us can't party, and I go hard on New Year's Eve.
Do you?
Like that's one of my holidays. So it's gonna be nice to actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it is gonna be nice to kind of just chill out. I might even watch the ball drop every year. I miss it.
Right.
So I don't know. It'll be fun.
It's going to be weird to see Times Square with the ball
With
drop
no
and
people in
nobody
it.
there. Like, that's going to be really strange.
Watching
What are they
the
gonna do
Detroit
with
tree
that?
lighting was like that. They didn't allow people there, and all I could think of was imagine New Year's Eve, what's going to look like.
Right. So that's your big plans. Have you done anything in preparation? Have you? No?
Nope.
Wow.
I'm probably going to do takeout. Honestly, I'm just taking it as it comes this year.
All right.
So.
You know there's a Dom Perignon shortage in Michigan right now?
Dude, them bottles are impossible to get a hold of.
No one can get Dom right now for some reason.
Why do we need that so bad? I don't even like it.
Celebration.
I don't know, man.
I
We
just
gotta
pop
pop
champagne
fancy.
bottles. I'm going to have to go after work today, but I don't know. That's really all I drink. What do you guys do?
Well, you're not going to be able to get Dom.
I don't want that.
No, I'm really just going to have my normal Jack and Cokes and stay up, watch the ball drop. And I've never done that since I was like 8 years old with my grandparents.
I'm going to go with the fake wine, the Welch's.
Oh, man.
Grape
The
juice.
sparkling cider.
So good.
That stuff is, that's a staple growing up at all the stick holiday
yeah.
parties
Heck
when we
yeah.
were young.
That's what we drank before we were old enough.
Right.
So it's like my mom would pour it in wine glasses for us, so we felt like a part of the table.
That's such a weird thing, too. Like,
Bizarre,
hey,
right?
here's your fake drink, 8-year-old. Have fun.
Right. Practice now.
I can see Papa giving you the drinks when you were younger. Did he used to sneak them?
Yeah, not really.
You did?
Dad
Yeah.
wasn't a big drinker.
Yeah.
My mom and dad both aren't big drinkers.
Mm-hmm.
There's my mom's a smoker. My dad smoked a little bit, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Yeah, they didn't get hammered often, but when they did, it was fun.
It was a good time.
It was a lot of fun. Joey, have you made any big plans for tonight?
I'm just going to, same as Christmas, go to both sides of the family and just hang out. I don't know where I'm going to spend for the actual midnight drop yet.
Okay.
But are you guys going to do that? Are you guys going to stay up?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a late night.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be late night.
Who are you kissing, Chrissy? You kissing your
Ooh.
dog?
My dog. The hell? What the fuck you mean?
Can we get a picture of that?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Kissing him or are you
Make out
humping him?
session.
Talk about makeout. He's so funny, though. He has to have a paw on me at every time because he's so
Did
attached
you
to
say
me.
in you?
No, you sicko.
Didn't
on
it sound
me.
like she said in?
I heard that too.
No, he has to have a paw on me at every time.
Okay.
I got a
Jesus.
funny talking about makeout.
Good God.
I got a funny story from like 4 years ago. I was at the Met in Troy.
Yeah.
And that is in Troy, right?
Yeah.
I was there and there was this one TV newscaster. I'm not going to say which one this is, that I've always had a big crush on. And I'll never forget, right at midnight, I'm hosting this thing.
Yeah.
She grabs me and starts making out
You're
with me.
lying.
And I'm like, whoa!
Is that the one?
I didn't have to put in any work.
No, it wasn't that one. It was a different one. And you know me, it's like,
Did you smash?
I don't drink. No, I didn't. But I don't drink, right? So I was fully sober. So I'm one of those that I will always remember. I don't care what it is. Even if I'm drinking, I always remember it. The next day I get a text from her. OMG, my friend told me what happened. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. I was like, no! Why'd you have to tell me that?
Oh, I don't know who I feel worse for, you or her.
Me. What do you mean her? Of course me. I was so happy too. I was like, I was going to text her the next day. What up?
Like, what's up, baby? You want
How
something?
you doing? Where you at?
Yeah.
I had to hoe a girl like that once on
Shut
New
your
Year's
mouth.
Eve. Yeah, so Tiffany was sick. She couldn't come out for New Year's Eve, but I was hosting at Tonic. And like
Some girl just walked up to you?
Well, there were 3 girls that were partying with us, and I'm the host, so I'm talking to everybody, just doing my thing.
Right, do your job.
And right at midnight, balls dropping, 3, 2, 1, we're all partying. Paul Martindale's on the 1s and 2s, shortstop's upstairs in the sweatshop. And this girl just like comes over to kiss me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you took her full palm to face, like you straight up.
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, with like Heisman?
No,
Here's
I get
my
it.
thing.
I get it.
Here's my
I was
thing.
trying to envision it better.
What? Who in the world thought it was okay to just go up and just start making out with people?
Yeah, it's not okay.
I mean, she was a very attractive girl.
But
if I was not in a
still.
relationship, we would have made out for sure. But
But still, that's a lot of audacity.
It
I
is.
would never ever do that. No matter how drunk I get, I've never done that to someone before.
Really?
Never.
I find that hard to believe.
I've
I don't know.
never
I
done
find
that.
it. I think it's like easy to do.
Yeah, I think so too. On New Year's
not
Eve, everybody expects to get kissed at midnight.
It's like when you're at
I don't.
compare it against a hockey game. Like whenever the Red Wings score a goal, everybody around you don't know them, but you're hugging, you're going crazy. It's kind of similar when
the ball.
I guess that's fair, but I think that's so
fuck it.
stupid. I think that's the stupidest tradition in the fucking world. Because like, there's so many times where I'm just like partying with my girlfriends or whatever, or
You
even
kiss
my
them.
guy friends.
Kiss them.
Yeah, kiss your
I
fucking
love-
girlfriends.
yeah.
But even then, it's like the ball drops and you don't even know. Sometimes you don't get to kiss someone at midnight. That shit's so whack.
Gotta find somebody.
Yeah.
No, that
gotta
shit's so
find
whack. I've had boyfriends before I wasn't even in the same room as them, and I didn't kiss them at midnight.
I had someone come up to me once and say,
I think
"Hey,
this
don't
is a
have
you problem,
anybody."
Chrissy.
She was totally not
Probably,
my
I
type.
need more feelings, but
She was like, I don't have anybody to kiss at midnight. Do you mind if we kiss? I was like, what? It was the most proper way to ask somebody. I was
do you
like,
know how many dudes are in my DMs right now in the last like week that was like, can I be your New Year's kiss? Can you come over and kiss me? I'm like, that's disgusting to me. Like a New Year's kiss is weird to me. Is that weird that I think that?
I don't know. I feel like your
Yeah.
DMs are just a very dark place. You've been
right.
You'll show
mean-
your butthole, but you won't kiss somebody.
It's 2 types of girls.
Yeah,
See
There's
what
2
the
types of
wallet
girls.
look like.
So yeah, needless to say, those chicks left the club right away.
Did they? They got so embarrassed.
Yeah, she was embarrassed, and I never saw them again. Like I ruined
Well,
them
we've
from
learned
coming
how
back.
Savage Sick is when he's just kind of skirting the girl.
What do you want me to do? I mean,
And I agree with
like,
you on
this
this
is what we
one.
were talking about yesterday. You're like, you can't leave a girl in the club.
Yeah.
Guys like touch them and go at them, and it's like,
Is that what I sounded like? Because I don't fucking think so.
yeah.
You do sound a little bit like that. But there's 2 sides to the story.
but that's-
Yesterday, I'm not agreeing with you. That was entirely wrong. But this one, I
This story, I don't
100%
care.
agree.
This
But it
story for
happens.
sure.
My point is, it happens to guys too. Girls are aggressive. Girls walk up to you. Girls grab you.
but you're not
girls,
afraid of us.
Girls put you in awkward
It ain't about
situations.
afraid or not. Don't do
I
it.
am. I'm terrified of girls. I'm defenseless against girls.
You can't
Defenseless.
do
I
anything. Your
guess
hands
you're
are behind your
right.
back.
No, I guess you're
What
right.
can I do? I am bigger
Yeah,
than
because
you.
if we decide to attack you, or if one of us is drunk enough, pulls like a knife on you or some shit, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess you're right.
terrifying.
Whoa, where'd you
Girls
go with
are
that knife? Damn.
Yeah, see, you escalate into a knife.
You don't carry a
Damn.
knife? I carry a fucking
Jeez.
knife.
I was talking about walking the other direction. Homegirl talked about pulling a knife.
But that's the thing. At the end of the day, no, a girl's not going to be able to pin me down and do what she wants. But also, if a girl comes up to me and is aggressive, I can't be like a guy and be like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I guess I
even
get
you
it.
doing the push-off will probably be taken the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, he touched me. I'm like, dude, don't try and come over here and kiss me with your ugly ass.
Yeah, no, honestly, like, it's semi-terrifying being a guy with girls. It's semi-terrifying. Because girls, just saying this, if I did that to the girl and I pushed her away and she was drunk and wanted to start some shit, she could say anything and she wanted about me.
Yeah,
and
you could
anything.
have gotten arrested. You could have gone to jail for rape and blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah,
whatever she
so-
wants
See?
to say.
You should
I
have
get
just
it.
made out with her.
So it's hard. It's hard. No.
Oh, God,
You
it's
should've
so
just
hard
made out
being
with her.
dudes. It's so hard having a dick.
It's hard for both sides. That's what
It
I'm
is.
saying. So like, I hate when it's one side's got it worse than the other. It's like, no, man, I've had my dick grabbed hosting clubs more than anybody.
Yeah.
Like girls just walk up and grab your dick, and you're like,
I never understand those girls. Like some of the stories I hear from you, I'm just like, what? There's some
Yeah.
kind of animals out there.
Joey, I'm sure you've had that to you.
Hey, we got Justin's Adam's
special
boyfriend.
guest.
Oh, Jesus.
Adam's boyfriend.
Hey!
Adam's boyfriend in the building.
Put him in my headphones,
I got
Adam,
him,
so
I
I
got
can
him.
hear him.
Spiro in the building.
What?
Spirit Avenue.
They better be able to hear me.
Yeah, I got you
going
now. I can hear you now.
Let's just mess with him.
You got
hey,
me
Justin,
now?
we can't hear you, man. Can't hear you, Justin.
What'd you say, Justin?
Shut up, Joey.
You can't say let's mess with them and then mess with them. That you're kind of tipping your hand. This is breaking news.
He has a fair point.
Chrissy is a New Year's Eve Grinch. That's kind of breaking news. You don't like
Kinda.
the New Year's kiss, Chrissy, at midnight?
I'm not a very
It's
big
very
person
odd.
on PDA or emotions, really.
Yeah, you tend to be pretty private with your personal life. I can tell from your Instagram. So,
Yeah.
am I the only one that you ignore?
Call it like it is.
Am I the only one that you ignore in your direct messages on Instagram?
No,
Because you
no.
have to get hundreds a day, which I don't get.
Well,
You
I do,
ignore
and that's why
everybody.
sometimes
Does anybody get a
you come at
response?
me so hard for my DMs with you, and I don't see them. They get flushed out every day. I just don't. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, Justin. I'd love to talk to you.
You're
I think
one
you're
of
very
a
interesting.
thousand. You're one of a thousand, Justin. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Stand
shoot
in
your
line.
shot.
Stick
Shoot
has seen
your
it.
shot.
Stick has seen my phone. Like nobody can blame me once they see it.
No, and I've actually watched Choff go through her phone and respond to DMs as her. So even if you get a response,
It's
it may not
probably
be
not
Chrissy.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have different intentions from the other people messaging her. I have no sexual interest in Chrissy. I'm a happily married guy, but I just need her to pass along messages to Adam for me. And, she's 0 for 1 so far, so we'll see. We'll try again.
You have Adam's number. You guys were just spending the whole night together together. Adam cheated on us with you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, can we talk about that? How was it?
Yeah,
having
let's talk about it.
How was it having the infamous Adam Bayoun in your basement?
I was starstruck. It took me a while to comprehend the moment. So I was sweating. I was practicing my greeting for hours before he arrived. But he did a great
How did
job
the
like he
greeting
always
go?
does. I afforded it. I'm not going to get into it. It's not fit for print or for broadcast. It was very sexual. But no, he did a great job. I gave him respect, which you guys never do. You guys do not afford him the proper respect. So that's something I did that, Joey said that he's not smart enough today to understand the impact of social media. I think Adam is smart enough to understand anything that you guys can because he's the smartest guy on your program. We all know it. And he displayed that earlier this week. He did a great job.
So what does Adam's balls smell like?
And taste like.
You know what?
I didn't realize we called you on
You
here
know
to
what?
stroke
If
his.
He did a terrific job earlier this week, and I don't know what his balls smell or taste like because we didn't go there, but we did have a very intelligent conversation. I didn't accuse him of not being smart enough to understand things. You guys are not nice enough to Adam. That's the takeaway from today's show.
We're too nice to Adam. Listen, before Adam
Too
went on
nice.
your show as a celebrity, Adam had 0 friends. He would yell at Joey saying, "I have 2 friends in the world, Sam and Dave." Now you have him thinking he is Joe
This
Rogan
big-time
over here.
superstar.
And he is.
And
It
we
was
love him
very
for it.
it was very generous of you. It was very generous of you to pluck Adam from obscurity. I'm sure he's extremely grateful. But he did a great job on his own merits, and he's welcome back anytime. But this is a good show. I really enjoyed your discussion on the college football paying guys and not, because it's one of those where I say I have a strong opinion on like everything in the world but that. I really do see both sides. So this is one of your better shows today, guys. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's because we featured Adam more.
Well, that helps. It's always a good thing. More Adam is never a bad thing, and that's why I had him on. But yeah, he's a great guy. But yeah, I got to tell you, my arm is killing me. I got that vaccine yesterday.
Yeah, we know because you. Oh.
So it's I was gonna say if I'm wincing a little bit, it's because every time I move, I feel like I got shot with an elephant gun in the arm. But yeah, it's go get as soon as you guys can get vaccinated, go do it. It's no big deal. I haven't sprouted a third eye or anything, so it's safe.
That's
and
good.
hope you guys all go for it when it's out there.
All right, well, thanks for checking in this morning, Justin, and thanks for letting Adam grace your presence and making him the smartest man in the room.
Next time I see you, I want that coffee you owe me, and you're ducking me. Don't make me send somebody over there.
I got Birmingham roast waiting on you whenever you come through, man.
I'm in. Great job today, guys. Seriously, enjoy it.
All right, thanks.
Bye, Justin. We love you.
That's Justin. He's one of our friends and family here at the Woodward Sports Network. Oof.
Is that loud in here?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Justin got on, and that's how we're going to start taking some phone calls. We're going to have people calling in and being more a part of the show. So
that was fun. He's just in his car. You see the princess car seat in the back?
Yeah, that was for Adam. It was
he's a dad.
That's Adam's seat.
That's Adam's seat when they drive around and talk sports.
No, his seat is right on his damn lap.
No, we give Adam a hard time, but Adam is very smart.
I never give Adam a hard time. I am like his voice of reason. I love Adam. I've never ever given him a hard time, so I don't want to be grouped in with you two.
Okay, well, I give Adam a hard time because I love him, and that's my love language.
That is your love language. You love someone, you're hard on them.
That's still a dumbass today, Adam.
If I don't love you, I do not give a shit about you.
Like, if you're nice to me, I'm going to be really scared.
So my New Year's Eve plans for tonight, I'm just going to hang out.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I got some good food. I'm going to cook some crab legs. I'm going to cook some steak.
Nice.
Got a couple nice bottles of wine, some champagne. I'm going to light a fire.
Oh, I don't have a kitchen, so I'm actually really jealous right now.
Going to hang out with Woodward, the Wonder
Woody!
Pup. Yep, Woody the Wonder Pup. And then, yeah, the cats and the wife, and we'll do the whole kiss at midnight thing and go to bed.
Do you always like right at midnight do the kiss?
Well, usually I'm hosting a club.
I've never done that yet.
Usually we're hosting a club, so right at midnight, yeah, you do the countdown, you kiss everybody.
I don't want to do the kiss.
Then you get right into playing DMX up in here.
I can just see you and Tiffany just like, yeah.
That's such a good right at midnight song. Right.
How about you, Joey? Is this your first kiss at midnight?
This is gonna be my first one, and it's the first because last year I had to do an event.
Not true. Oh no, yeah, true. Okay.
Okay.
I was remembering a different kiss, but
Look
that was
at Joey's face. Joey's face like, oh my god,
it was
what did
from
I forget?
Halloween. He got kissed by a girl on Halloween a couple years ago.
Oh yeah!
Randomly. So
yes.
I thought that was New
Look at
Year's.
That was Stick's most proud moment of me.
I know. I was like, Joey got a kiss.
Joey kissed.
Joey got
But
a
yeah,
kiss.
that's gonna be my first time because last year, I mean, we were together last year, but I had to host a party at the Canterbury Village, so I was not with her.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Adam, what's your plans for tonight? You and Janan?
Similar to you.
Yeah.
No, you know, I'll cook a nice dinner.
Yeah.
Probably do a family party. And then, you know.
Where's our invite, man? Come on.
See if
What
I'm
the
awake
hell?
at
You said
midnight.
family party.
Do you have any goats hanging in the basement right now? Or
I was gonna say.
What you eating tonight? What you cooking, baby?
They're not
I'll
Justin
probably
Spiro,
go
not
pick up
that
some
goat, the
steaks.
other one.
Steaks?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fish, get up here real quick.
Fish.
Let's talk to you about your thing. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing. Just
Nothing?
at the house.
Okay. You sleeping on your couch again tonight?
Yep.
You gonna watch the ball drop?
Yeah.
From the couch, probably, yeah.
Yes, from
Yeah.
the couch.
You looking
Cool,
forward
man.
to any of the bowl games tonight?
They're okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow's the games.
Yes, tomorrow's the big game.
Those are the games we gotta watch.
Yes,
All
very
right.
exciting.
Well, I hope you get a kiss, man.
I won't.
Okay.
But would you want a kiss, though? Do you care about it, though?
Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you want to kiss from, Fishy?
What, you?
No, whoa.
All right. I gotta propose something. Fish.
Oh,
I've been
feel
trying
like
to get you to do this for like 3 weeks now. You're not listening to me.
Oh, no.
Let me help you set up a Tinder.
Why?
All right, and we're gonna find you the love of your life.
Miss Fish.
Well, I'm not going to do it.
Miss Fish.
Come on, just someone to meet.
Why?
You don't have to do
I'll help
anything.
you.
We'll
I'll
have
slide
the
into
first date will be
everybody's
here.
DMs for you.
The first date will be here. We'll have the girl come here. So we all, because we're your family, we will see if she's good enough for you.
Nope.
No.
And then it'll be comfortable.
Tell us what you're against. Tell us the
Yeah,
cons
why do we
in
not
your
want to
head.
do this?
What are the cons to this?
What are
Because
the
there's a lot
cons?
of pros.
What? Online? I'm not an online dating guy.
You're not. So
Nope.
you're fully
We talked
against
about
it.
this in the interview I did
Nope.
with him.
All right.
I'm not an online dating
Well,
guy.
Fish, we're going to try to get you a nice lady. We will eventually. We're not going to push you into this. Don't let these guys ruin your life, okay? Let's get you a good girl, a girl that deserves you, right?
We can find a good
Not
girl
some
on Tinder.
Not some thought on Tinder. You don't want thoughts.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
thotty.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
thoughts.
No, you're right.
Well, Happy New Year, Fish.
Happy New Year.
Thank you for everything you've done for us in 2020. And as I mentioned, there are some bowl games today. We got the Lockheed Martin Air Armed Forces Bowl. That's Mississippi State versus Tulsa. That's kicking off at noon. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, West Virginia versus Army. That's kicking off at 4 p.m. The Arizona Bowl, San Jose State versus Ball State. That's also 4 p.m. And really, the only game that I really care about, the Texas Bowl. That's going to be TCU and Arkansas. I like both those teams.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, good.
And then tomorrow we got the fire games.
Yeah, the big dogs.
I'm
Alabama
excited.
and Notre Dame, that's at 4, and Clemson, Ohio State at 8 p.m. I think we're all in agreement who we think's going to win, right?
The Clemson Ohio State game we haven't really.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna talk a lot more about it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we're not gonna do the Morning Wood show. We're gonna do a college football pregame show tomorrow. So Chrissy,
with champagne.
We can bring some champagne in. So Chrissy, you're taking the day off to watch us and critique us and let us know how stupid we sound.
I'll do it.
You'll do it. You can comment on that.
I love being a Woody. When I was home in Jersey and couldn't be on with you guys, it was actually really cool to be a part of that little cult.
Our social ambassador.
Yeah, we have a lot lot of really awesome people in there.
Social media ain't shit, apparently.
Don't try to build a brand or anything.
Adam, who you got in the Alabama Notre Dame game?
Don't you want me to save it for tomorrow?
Okay. Well, no, I just want to know if anybody thinks Notre Dame. Yeah, does anybody think Notre Dame?
I don't think anybody in the country outside of Notre Dame fans
think Notre Dame
thinks it's going to be Notre Dame.
Yeah, and then Clemson, Ohio State. That's
the one that's up in the air.
That's a toss-up.
It is a toss-up.
To me, it's going to be Clemson and Bama, like it has been for the last 17 years, I feel. Like, just let these two figure it out at the end of every damn season.
Right.
I'm glad Clemson has showed up, so to give Alabama some competitiveness, but still, I'm just sick of...
but this is why they need to expand the playoffs.
Right.
For this exact reason.
Right. Yeah, no, it needs to be like Division II, like Belizean says.
Yeah.
I would love if they moved to Division II.
No.
You don't like that?
That could never work. In football, 64-team playoff? No fucking way.
It works for Division II. That's football.
Expand it to 8. Expand it to 8.
Yeah, I don't know.
8, I think, is, because, I mean, when you're talking about playoffs, especially football, is a way different speed. I mean, college, when you're doing that, they're playing every other freaking day.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, at first it was, okay, we're only going to let the top 2 teams play. Then you're fucking the 3rd team. And then it's like, okay, we're going to let the top 4. Now you're screwing with the 5th and 6th. Now it's like, let's do 8. Now you're screwing with the 9th and 10th. It's like, let's just pull the Band-Aid off and do the whole damn tournament.
Truthfully, after the top 5 or 6 seed in the NCAA standings, there's been big losses.
Yeah.
So you got to have damn near a perfect season to be able to qualify for the top 4.
Oklahoma romped Florida less.
But look at UFC a couple
Oklahoma
years ago.
looked better than A&M looked all year.
Yeah, look at UCF a couple years ago, though. You know, they were undefeated and they were ranked like 8, so they wouldn't have made the top 4, the top 6.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's why I said expand it to 8.
No matter
I think
what,
8 is enough.
No
Anything
matter
more
what,
than
you're
that is
screwing somebody somewhere along the line. So just
No,
throw
if
them
you're
all
the
in
10th
there and let them go.
If you're the
can't be
10th
the
ranked
top
team
8,
in the
though,
country and you're mad that you're not in the college football playoff, you're a fucking idiot.
Okay.
You're not in Alabama. I think top 8 is fair. Or you can do a play-in like they do with the wild card.
All right. Well, we'll talk more about that tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Plus, we'll do some NFL football previews for the weekend. But, Joey, it's not only Dumbass of the Day today. We're going to do Dumbass of the Year.
I mean, we have to.
Right?
It's the last day of 2020, so we got to end it with one that I know we're all going to appreciate.
Okay.
And this one actually ended with a lawsuit. Not only a lawsuit against the regular person, it's a lawsuit against his parents.
What?
Okay.
So I'm going to just give you the title of this story. 42-year-old man wins lawsuit against parents for destroying...
I think I heard this.
You did? Take a guess. For destroying what?
Their car? Their house? Their
You
basement?
would think so.
You would think.
You would think
it's
so.
porn magazine.
It's porn.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
His porn stash?
Yeah.
So the backstory to this is he lived rent-free in Grand Haven, Michigan. So
And how old
shout
was he?
out to
45?
Michigan, 42. And he lived there until he was forced to move out. But he left behind his collection for some reason, which included over 1,600 DVDs and VHS tapes of porn.
Well,
plus
that's on him then.
2 boxes of sex toys valued at $25,000.
How do you value DVDs and VHSs at 20? Like, were these classics?
Some of them had limited editions.
Like Disney porn?
The limited in, like, director's cuts that
Like
I can't...
Lady and the Tramp?
Like, you know porn is free now, right, fella?
So his parents found them, right? So they found the porn stash. Then they decide to destroy them for his quote-unquote mental health.
Well, I mean,
Well,
if you're 42, living at home, and you have $25,000 worth of porn, you have mental issues.
No, he was forced to move out, so he was
Guys,
living on his own.
Be nice. We don't know the backstory behind
There's
this
no
dude.
backstory.
I just heard the
Yeah, but
backstory.
we don't. What if he does have something wrong?
So check this out, though.
You think his parents would, like... Okay.
So the grand finale to this story
I'm just saying.
is is it's a lawsuit, right, against his parents. So in your head, you're thinking, will he win this or will he not win this?
Did he win it? Do we know?
So he sues for $75,000, 3 times what they're worth, and court costs, right?
But if it's in his parents' house and they own the house, isn't that their property?
I ain't no
Oh,
lawyer.
I guess when you get technical on it,
All
yeah.
I know is that he won this lawsuit for $75,000.
He won?
He won it.
He won?
He won.
How's he a dumbass?
How do you win?
I want to meet his lawyers, dude.
Dude.
Yo, why?
If I'm his parents, my God, I
how
gotta
do you-
pay my son $75,000 when his 42-year-old ass hasn't left the
Yeah,
house.
we let you live there. We let you
rent-free.
eat our food.
And all we did was get rid of your massive porn collection
Which
that's
is helping
online.
you become a man.
1,600. Like, how do you have 1,600?
Wow. Yeah, that is the dumbass of the year.
How
Dumbass
could
of
you do
the
that
year.
to your parents? How could you?
I mean,
I can like see, like, I think of like
this is
Step
why
Brothers.
I fear having kids sometimes. Like, you never
Really?
know what kind
You
of
never
dipshit
know.
your kid's gonna turn out to be. It's such a gamble. Like, I know people who have kids, one of them's amazing, successful, awesome, the other one's just like a crackhead.
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah.
how? How does this happen? It's the same house, it's the same upbringing.
I literally think of Step Brothers when he's talking about his drum set. And he say, did you touch my drum set? And like, I can see him yelling
I'll
at
put
his
my nuts on
parents.
your drum set.
Did you touch my porn stash?
Did you take my sex toys? Did you take my sex toys? Well, you guys, thank you so much for spending some of 2020 with us. We're kind of glad the year's over, but we were able to start something pretty cool here at Woodward Sports, and we look forward to extending it into 2021. So yeah, you guys have a safe, happy New Year's. Enjoy watching the ball drop. Enjoy eating food. Enjoy
Be
drinking
safe.
champagne. Whatever you're doing tonight, please be safe and send Chrissy a DM.
A special DM.
Make it something that I'll answer. Make it interesting.
Dick pics in 2021.
I don't even get dick pics. I don't want dick
Actually,
pics.
no, Adam's new on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle, Adam?
Yeah, Adam got a new Twitter.
My first and last name.
Okay, Adam, A-D-H-A-M. You gotta
turn the mic on, Adam?
In
Well, I turned it
2021,
off
he'll
'cause we're ending
figure
the
it
show,
out.
guys, but, yeah, it's just my first and last name.
Okay, Adam Bayun on Twitter. Make sure you follow Adam. He's trying to build his brand.
Yes.
No, that won't do
He's trying to build his
anything.
brand.
Building a brand won't
Which
do
means
anything.
nothing in 2021.
You guys have a great day.
Bye, guys. We love
Enjoy
you.
your New
Adam's
Year's.
a dumbass.